Just wasn't aware, right?
Mr. Hasty. It depends on what kids say.
Yeah.
Mr. Hasty.
Hey, April, did you see Kaylin doing the limbo? Sh- She's the best. She's the best limboer I've ever seen. Well, they couldn't beat her. Eh? I mean, she's just too good. She said her back was hurting her. Good evening and welcome to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio and YouTube. I'm David Hastings, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play action tonight. And sitting to my right and providing the color commentary is Barry Miller. Roaming the sidelines, bringing us interviews with Coach Willis, will be Emma Bryant. The Summertown Eagles have made the journey to Waynesboro tonight to face the Cats. Last week, the Wildcats opened their season with a 37-6 loss to Mount Pleasant, while Summertown defeated Lawrence County 14-0. Wayne County did win the contest between these two schools a season ago by a score of 40-14. That played in Summertown, and the Cats are in fact looking for their fourth consecutive win in this series tonight. We'll be back with more of the Wildcat warm-up after this break. You're listening to Wildcat Football on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to the Wildcat warm-up here on Big Oldies Radio. And joining me at the other headset, Barry Miller. Last week, Barry, Mount Pleasant jumped out to that early lead. Cats weren't able to come back. What do you think they got to do tonight to come away with a win here?
I think they just got to keep believing, and do what they're doing. You're not going to play many teams like Mount Pleasant last week. That was a real good football team. There at the beginning, we had chances there to really be in it, going into halftime. Saw some good things, saw some bad things. So I'm sure Coach Willis, I'm sure they worked on the bad things this week, and I'm sure, they're just adding to the good things. So nothing different. You just got to keep playing.
Well, it's a first home game tonight, and it's going to be a wet one. First of the week, you felt like it's just going to be brutally hot, but while it might not be as hot, it's certainly wet. What are your concerns here tonight?
I think Summertown's going to try to burn the clock. And, with a wet football and with a wet field, that plays right into what they're wanting to do, and that's keep it on the ground. They got a little bit of speed, too, so, that can be kind of troubling, cutting here and there. As we all know, it's hard to play defense when you're having to cut on a wet field and stop somebody that's running.
Well, I mentioned, Barry, that Wayne County's looking for its fourth straight win this series. In fact, Wayne County 4-3 all-time versus Summertown, including those 3 in a row. 2017, the first matchup between these teams, Wayne County won 37-7. Summertown won 22-8 in 2018. Summertown 31-6, 2019. Summertown 26-6 in 2020. Wayne County with a win of the COVID variety in 2021. And then a 14-7 win in 2022 off the interception return by Ryder Butler. And then last year, 40-14. And in that contest last year, Butler, he not only had the return, in 2022 for the big win, but last year he rushed for 170 yards, Barry, in that contest against Summertown and 1 touchdown. Drew Beavis rushed for 94 and 3 touchdowns, and he'll be back in action tonight. Jacob Nenas was 66 yards and 1 touchdown. Beavis completed 4 of 7 passes through the air for 79 and 1 touchdown. Sailor Skelton grabbing 3 of those receptions for 71 and the touchdown. On the ground, Wayne County rushed, Barry, as a total for 372 yards and 5 touchdowns. Again, had the 79 through the air, so Wayne County almost 450 yards, or just over 450 yards of total offense there, passing and rushing. But the main thing is the defense held Summertown to 64 yards rushing on 23 attempts and 48 yards passing. Barry, Wayne County also forced 3 turnovers. Braden Littleton with a fumble recovery, Drew Beavis with a fumble recovery, and Dane Bryant with an interception. Boy, it'd be nice to get a night like that tonight.
Yeah, it would be. And we're hearing those numbers you're talking about. Yeah, that's what Wayne County football is. It's always been, just tough defense, physical defense. And, defense is going to do their job. Don't worry about them. And offense just score a couple of times. But hopefully, we can get that here tonight. I know, we're going to try to go at our pace. And I think that's one of the keys to winning tonight is us playing our game and not falling into the trap of having to play their game as far as ball control goes.
Well, and looking back, Barry, or looking at the schedule, rather, this is the last tune-up before Wayne County will play a couple of region games. And I feel like Wayne County scheduling these 2A teams in Mount Pleasant and Summertown can only be beneficial.
Oh, yeah, you're always, it's always better to play teams that are a little bit better than you. So you got to play up to that competition. That's why I'm not worried about last week. A lot of people might look at that score and be down on the Cats, but I'm not worried about that. I think we're just fine. I think the boys, are believing still. I know Coach Willis had some early morning practices this week, 5 a.m., and everybody was there. So that tells you those boys are bought in from the freshmen all the way up to the seniors. So the main thing is don't get your head down, get behind these Cats, and, let's just keep moving in the direction we want to move.
We'll be back with more of the Wildcat warm-up, including Emma Bryant's pregame interview with Coach Willis and Coach Lance's list of victory after this break. You're listening to Wayne County Football on Big Oldies Radio.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, I just thank you for this day, to God. Thank you for blessing us with another day of life. Thank you for this wonderful day that you blessed us with and this stranger, God. I just thank you for allowing us to come out here to play this wonderful sport of football, to God. I just ask that you protect each one of these guys out here as they play to the best of their ability, to God. Just protect them and watch over Summertown as they travel home, to God. Thank you for all many blessings you bestowed upon us. Most importantly, I thank you for sending your son to die on that cross for our sins. In your name I pray. Amen.
And that was our national anthem.
For game time, you know, he kind of gives me his list of victories tonight. He's got 3 of them again. First one is to hit the fullback. So that's one of their concerns tonight on Summertown's offense is, you know, making sure we hit that fullback and don't let him get going. Number 2, we talked about in the pregame, and Coach Lance was big on it. Make them, you know, play our pace of football. So that's a big thing they've both been talking about tonight, Coach Willis and Coach Lance. Control the football, run at our pace. And then the third thing is win every first down, whether it's on defense or on on offense, win that first down.
Well, that does it for Coach Lance's list of victory. We'll be back with Emma Bryant's interview with Coach Willis as well, a kickoff of tonight's game after our final pregame break. You're listening to Wildcat Football on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to Wildcat Football here on Big Oldies Radio. About 8 minutes away from kickoff of the home opener, and it's time for the pregame talk with the coach, sponsored by Barnett Insurance at 102 Public Square West in Waynesboro. And you can call Vic Barnett or Tony Bowling at 931 722-3031. Emma now.
Coach, great atmosphere for a first home game. How was your week of preparation to face Summertown tonight?
We had a good week of preparation. Of course, we had to deal with some stuff with the heat. So we actually came out at 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday and Wednesday. And it was good to have all the kids out here at that time. And all of them showing up, it shows that they're bought in. So we were able to get a good weekend, get a full weekend, and we're ready to go.
So to the counteract of that heat there, now we have rain. So does that change the game plan at all?
It does a little bit. We had a couple of plays in mind that we wanted to open up with. But obviously with it being a wet night and wet footballs, it does change a little bit. But, we're going to be who we are and do what we do.
So what concerns you the most about facing the Eagles tonight?
Oh, their offense. We got to be able to keep their offense off the field. The style that they play, they try to control the clock. So we got to get them off the field on third down and be able to convert points when we're on the field.
All right, thank you, and good luck. Back to you, David.
Our thanks to Emma and Coach Willis there, and that pregame interview with the coach has been brought to you by Barnett Insurance at 102 Public Square West in Waynesboro. Call Vic Barnett or Tony Bowling at 931-722-3031. Got the meeting of the captains here getting ready to get started at midfield. Captains for the Cats will be Braden Littleton, number 65, Christian Martin, number 60, Drew Beavis, number 18, and Sailor Skelton, number 8. Interesting thoughts there, Barry, from Coach Willis there, that how they wanted to open up the game and might have to shift that strategy slightly.
Yes, kind of sounded like we was maybe had a trick up our sleeve or throwing something deep. But, if you're going to throw it, best time to throw it be at the beginning before that football gets wet. But, yeah, like I said, I think we're going to be just fine.
Captains for Summertown, number 8, Jaden Stoll. Number 60, Lane Pilkington. Number 6, Caden McQuarrie. And Barry, the one turned around there to 50. Is that number 16? Jack Baker?
I believe that's right. It's my
Okay,
2012. I think I can.
That's better than that 50-50 we had one time. That somebody had. They had vision 50-50.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that was like 2020, but regardless. About 5 minutes to go here, Barry, before we get underway. First action at Guy H. Buchanan Stadium here in quite some time. And the Cats had some luck here with Summertown in recent years, trying to keep it going. We said in the open, we said in the pregame, we expect it to be brutally hot. Barry, I'm not hot at all.
No, it actually feels good. And I know nobody wants, rain to happen during a football game, but I'm kind of thankful for the rain. We've gone so long without it. But it looks like it's stopped right now, and I'm sure with that ground being as dry as it was, it soaked up that rain pretty good. So it shouldn't – hopefully, if the rain holds off, it shouldn't be much of a problem, I guess, as far as field conditions go.
Certainly could have more, but the skies look decent right now. As you look around, you can see just a hint of blueberry through there.
Yeah, it's nice breeze coming through. It feels pretty good.
Wayne County going to be in the home black uniforms with the white numerals gathered down in the end zone to our right as we're perched here in our broadcast booth near midfield. Summertown in the road whites with a little bit of blue trim. The blue Summertown, the blue numerals, the white helmets. And, Barry, we've had to have the heat timeouts and different things you have early in the game. And, of course, what you're trying to avoid tonight are those lightning delays, because the heat timeouts are just a few minutes just to give it, but a lightning delay is 30.
Every time you see it. So,
did you ever have to deal with that in baseball to where you just couldn't?
Well, I can remember one time, we couldn't believe it. We're down there playing at the Sportsplex. Of course, you got 4 fields. And one of the umpires saw lightning way off in the distance, and he stopped the game, and we look around, and all the other 3 fields keep playing. And we actually had to come back that next day and pick up at the 5th inning and finish the game.
It's always a fun trip, I'm sure. Out there, the white hat, the referee explaining the rules to the captains from both Summertown and Wayne County as we await the coin flip to see who gets the ball first. It appears that Wayne County and Drew Beavis might have won this toss, and I think Summertown, well, let's see if this is accurate. Wayne County won the toss and decided to receive. How ironic there. And so Coach Willis had a plan here, and part of it is, I love it. I really do. because it gives you a chance with the offense to set the tone. You're a team that doesn't like to come from behind, and Summertown's probably a team that if they get ahead of you can grind it. So you got an opportunity to get the ball and make something happen. And Wayne County won that toss, and they're going to get this football.
Yeah, I like it too. If you listen to Hall of Famer Phil Simms, he says you should always take it if you win the coin toss.
I wonder what Hall of Famer Bill Belichick would say.
He might disagree with that.
Yeah. It's all in what your team has, I think, as to what you're going to do. Wayne County getting loose. They don't have the big helmet tonight. I think the rain, Barry, that they normally run out of the inflatable helmet has been shelved for tonight's contest.
That's our fan section made up for it with what they're wearing.
And Dane Bryant, it might not be Baker Bryant, but it's Dane leading the Wildcats out. As he's ready to get this thing going, and the Wildcats are charged up and ready to play. Got to make sure they get the football, though, Barry. If you'll recall, last week on the opening possession, Wayne County got the ball when Mount Pleasant didn't field the pooch kick.
Yeah, sure did. You got to be careful of all that. Summertown might be thinking, hey, it's the beginning of the game, we got nothing to lose. Try to sneak an onside kick here on them.
Well, and you see the guys down here to our left. It's Hawaiian night is the theme. And so a lot of people dress the part here for the Wildcat fans, and the guys in particular got in the spirit, Barry, if you can describe their uniforms, or their attire tonight, rather.
You can just imagine a hula skirt and a coconut bra on all the fellas. So,
and I'm sure Mr. Aaron Martin and John Harper across the way are getting a view of that at times on the YouTube side of things.
But, hey, we did unleash our secret weapon tonight. He's back.
The bull.
The bull is back on the sidelines.
Summertown going to put the ball on the tee. I watched the kicker in warm-ups, Barry. He's going to be able to get this thing close to the end zone if he hits it well, if not in there. With a wet turf and the plant, you never know. It could come off anywhere, but a big leg. And back deep to return for the Cats, Will Robertson and Sailor Skelton. And so the ball's on the tee at the 40 for number 22, Bradley Hoffman, a junior, to boot this thing away. Wayne County got 9 guys bunched there within 10 yards playing against the safe for the short pooch or onside. And now they'll break out into a normal return position. And this one's booted down the middle, a little bit short. Robertson going to field it on the move at the 30 to the 35, trying to get to the middle of the field. And now across the 35 and out near the 40 for Robertson. And great field position there for the Cats. And it makes Coach Willis look pretty good getting that field position start with a kick.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for any better field position right there. Get all the way up to the 40. Caught it on the run and, didn't slow down at all until he was tackled. So good start right here. Let's see if we can put together some first downs and put some points up.
Well, they're going to back it up to the 38 for the start here, but good field position nonetheless. Damp night. Field probably a slight bit slick here in the early going. The ball's right in the middle of the field, and the Cats moving right to left. And Beavis in the shotgun, joined by one back. Two receivers split out wide to the right. Now they'll go empty as they motion Castman out. Beavis on a straight back drop, looks to throw, got some time. Now it closes quickly, and he's going to be dropped for a loss back to the 30. He had guys open, but he didn't have the time, Barry.
No, didn't. By about the time, the safety made his decision to pick one, Drew needed about another step to really let that ball go, and just kind of ran out of time there.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 18. Good start there for the Summertown defense. Summertown's brought a pretty good crowd across the way. Got the band there right behind the student section. Their student section looks like they've gone with the construction war zone, neon type deal. Skelton split out wide to left, the main target for the Cats the last couple of years. Castman joins Beavis in the backfield. There's the give to Castman. He's in trouble in the backfield, makes one man miss, and then runs into a wave of defenders as he'll go down for another loss. So Wayne County elected to receive, but done nothing but gone backwards here with 2 plays.
Yeah, kind of getting beat up front. Summertown's, defensive linemen are kind of beating us a little bit, getting to the ball a little quicker. Got to figure something out there, slow them down a little bit.
And it's going to be a 3-yard loss, and so now it's going to be 3rd and 21, I believe, Barry. Got to get it out to the 48. Summertown just going with 3 down linemen. I noticed that on film, and they shut out Lawrence County last week, 14-0, going predominantly with this 3-4. Now they'll walk a guy up to a stand-up position there off the left side. Beavis with a low snap, straight back drop, looking to throw, got dime. Now going to scramble forward. He's in trouble, dodges one, but not the rest. He's going to go down just across the 30 at the 31, and Wayne County going to have to punt. So Summertown able to drop enough into coverage to force Beavis to tuck it and run.
Yeah, had time that time, but give Summertown credit. Nobody was open, so Drew kind of had to tuck it and run. Didn't get much there.
Hunt, good week punting last week. Out to punt, Beavis, the protector, standing back at the 24. Summertown will send 2 returners back. Now they're going to motion and try and play punt safe a little bit, it looks like, Barry. Snap goes straight to Hunt. Hunt boots it away, and this one's a high spiraling kick. It's going to go out of bounds inside the 30, or into the 35, I think.
Good kick.
And they're going to give it to him at about the, well, let's see, at the 34, it appears, Barry. So good punt there for Hunt. Wayne County defense got to come out and do the job now.
Yeah, not a bad punt at all right there, especially not giving them a chance, for any type of return there. So let's see if our defense can match them.
Summertown going to take over with 9:59 on the clock at its own 34 after that punt. And they're going to open up under center. They'll go with a wing to the left and the right. Number 6, Caden McCrory, directly behind the QB. 2 receivers split out wide to the left. There's the give, and McCrory stacked up, staying on his feet, driving forward, able to pick up one, but a good defensive play from the Cats up front. Beavis getting in there, making the initial hit.
Yeah, played a little nasty right there. We straight up got after it right there on that give. Summertown, we should be kind of familiar with Summertown's offense right here. As they're going to try to give it up the middle, do some option stuff. So good job right there on first down to hit them in the mouth.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 35. Stoll, the quarterback, strides the line of scrimmage. McCrory with the carry last time. He'll line up directly behind. This time they'll split a receiver left and right. Cats going with 4 defensive linemen. There's the give, and another hit up the middle. Quarterback on the keep around the left end. He can't get away as Stoll's dropped in the backfield by Mason Moore along with Drew Beavis.
Whew. Trying to give the give right there. Man, we hit them so quick and in the backfield. Quarterback just pulled it. And then, man, did he take a lick. Wow.
So now it's 3rd and long for Summertown. I saw them convert a 3rd and 11 just on a hitter off the left side to McCrory. And it's first possession against Lawrence County. But it's 3rd and about 13 here, Barry. You got to get the ball out to the 44s. It's sitting at the 31. Summertown moving left and right. 8:38 to play here, first quarter. Stoll under center. One in motion. They're going to run the toss left, trying to get to the edge. Making it out across the 40 and slipping down or making a stop out there was Ullman. And so Wayne County going to force a 4th and long, Barry.
I think Ullman, clipped his legs out from under him. It's a good job of the Cats there. Surely Summertown a punt here. We'll get the ball back.
It looked like number 10, Logan Love. Difficulty in picking up the numbers here initially on the carry for Summertown. It's going to be 4th and about 8. Skelton to go back, expecting a punt. And they've got Hoffman in to boot it as he's standing back just at about his own 22. Wayne County playing it safe. There's the snap. There's the punt. A low line drive if Skelton can get it, but instead he gets away and lets it bounce, and it angles its way down inside the 20 to about the 17. So an effective punt as it was low and got a lot of roll, Barry.
Yeah, low line drive had a lot of momentum behind it. Like you said, if we can get in front of that and pick that up, it's kind of hard for the coverage team to get down there. It could, turn out to be a big return for us if we can get our hands on it.
Didn't want to take the risk, it seemed, Barry, and I understand that. You want to get the football back for your offense and not risk the fumble if you couldn't get there, and it was just angled just enough away where Saylor couldn't get there. Ball off the left hash from the 18. Wayne County back to action here. Going to stay with Beavis at QB. He's in the gun. Castleman to his left. Brian in the up back position. There's a give to Castleman looking for room right. Picks up a block, dodges his way out across the 20 and to the 21.
Yeah, the offensive line looked a little better right there as we kind of controlled the line of scrimmage. So got some positive yards there on first down, 3-yard gain.
Yeah, get the sticks in your favor here a bit. 7:15 clock moving. So Leroy Andrews is always listening in, Barry. My Uncle Philip Harris and Jonathan Haddock.
Appreciate those that always, tune in and listen.
Got to faithfuls. Beavis in the gun. Castleman to his left. Bryant up back. There's a snap. There's the give to Castleman. This time he's going to be stacked up. May push forward for one, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Summertown able, with those 3 defensive linemen, Barry, still to get it stacked up in the middle.
Well, they're not real big, but they're real fast. And, if you've got some guys on the line that can stay low and fast, it kind of keeps those linemen occupied where your linebackers can kind of come up and stop everything. And that's what happened right there is it was kind of just a standstill for the offensive line. Couldn't really get a push there. Yeah.
3rd and 6. They gave him one out to the 22. See if Wayne County gets some momentum, Barry. They got Case Butler in at a tight end spot here to the left. Straight back drop for Beavis, looking to throw. Now going to scramble straight up the gut. Dodges at the 25. Now going to lunge forward. And I think he's going to have the first down. Bryant signaling for it. Do the officials agree? It appears they do. A first down as Beavis scrambles up the middle for the first down.
Yeah, good job, Drew. Looking at his targets, nothing there. Puts his head down. Kind of starts running with it, kind of looking where the chains were. And he stretched out there and got a big first down for the Cats.
Well, he didn't wait that time. He made something happen, and he made something good happen, in fact. Beavis taking all the snaps in the gun thus far. Skelton wide right, Robertson wide left. Beavis in the gun, Castman to the left. There's a fake on the give. Rolling left, looking for the RPO, going long. Hoisting it up for Robertson. Robertson tries to come back and makes a great catch.
Yeah.
Got 2 flags as he was interfered with, but he came back on the underthrow and made the catch at the 39.
Yeah, well, Drew kind of underthrew him right there, and that's tough for a defender to put the brakes on. And even with the pass interferences, flags came from everywhere. What a catch coming back to the ball.
Yeah, it's going to be pass interference on Summertown, but they'll easily decline this on the big play. That moves it all the way to the Summertown 38 from the Wayne County 28.
Well, we saw that last week. The RPO just looked so good against Mount Pleasant.
And Beavis got enough on the throw, and sometimes the underthrow will help you because you've got a better chance to make the adjustment, and that's what Robertson did. Shotgun formation, Beavis. Castleman to the left. There's a snap. Beavis on the keep, dodges at the line of scrimmage, now tries to stay on his feet, lunges forward to about the 35. A gain of nearly 3, and bring up 2nd and 7. The good thing here, though, is that you got to feel like the Cats would be in 4-down territory. I think going to push that back to the 36, so just a 2-yard gain, Barry, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, no doubt they're in 4-down territory here, so you don't have to put as much pressure on yourself trying to get it in 3 plays.
5 minutes, clock moves. First quarter action, 0-0 our score. Wayne County 2nd possession, 2nd and 8 from the Summertown 36, and the Cats going to take their first timeout here in the first half. So, Barry, something in the formation there maybe?
Something, or maybe just, kind of get guys together and talk. This could be a big possession. Coach Willis might be looking at this score as very important here, and just get a timeout here and kind of talk things over, make sure everybody's, on the same page, ready to go.
Turnbow watching in tonight, Barry.
Teebs.
Our good buddy.
I'm sure he's keeping Spencer under control.
Well, that's easy. No problemo in that department, right?
Yep.
4:52, clock stop with the timeout for the Cats. 2nd and 8 for Wayne County from the Summertown 36-yard line. Important to get those positive yards. Sometimes even if it's just 2, still important to pick those up.
Yeah, especially right now where you're 4-down territory, 2 yards. And that could mean a lot right there. Difference in a first down and not.
2 receivers left. That's Robertson and Van Fleet. Saylor wide right. Beavis in the gun. Give to Castman. Opens up a hole, darts through, and then closes quickly as he crosses the 35 down to the 34.
Well, there was a hole there, and it closed really fast.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 6. Wayne County converting a 3rd and 6 earlier this drive. On the Beavis scramble, Castleman checks out. Case Butler checks in. Now it looks like Butler going to be the quarterback. His first snap. Beavis to his left. 2 receivers right. Here comes a blitz. Butler on a keep, got some room, darts through across the 30 and down for a first down to the 26. Summertown blitzed off the left, and Case Butler went right for the first down.
Yeah, sure did. A blitz right there. Case Butler on the fake there. He pulled it. Boy, did he keep that ball in that running back's chest for a few seconds right there. Kind of fooled those linebackers. And what a read there and what a pull.
1st and 10 for the Cats. Summertown yet to give up any points this season, shutting out the larger Lawrence County squad. Nose of the football touching the 25. Wayne County still going right to left. Staying in the gun. Beavis now back at center, and they'll shift the receivers. There's the give to Castman, looking for room right. Just cuts it up and gets what he can get. Nice run there by Kaysen to get nearly 5 down to the 20.
Yeah, I like to see that. Don't extend it out wide. Just, plant that foot, cut it up, get what you can. And he kind of jumped for a couple more as he kind of just flung himself forward for a nice pickup there.
2nd and 5 for the Cats as we're down inside 4, or down near the 3-minute mark. 3:15 to play here in the first. Wayne County on a march. Started this drive on the 18, and this is the 9th play of the drive. Beavis staying at quarterback. They got Butler there at the right tight end. 2 receivers, 1 right, 1 left. Give to Castman. Castman in trouble in the backfield. Spins, trying to just get back to the line of scrimmage. And I don't know if he could even do that. Looks like that's going to go for a loss of 1 as that collapsed in a hurry.
Yeah, Summertown starting to bring more guys up in the box. Might be time to do that RPO again, maybe hit somebody across the middle for a touchdown.
Got an injury here of some sort to a Summertown player. They're near the 20, so both sides will go to the sidelines.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what happened, but you know just like I do in them pile-ups, I mean, there's a leg get twisted, a knee get twisted.
Now, just like always, Barry, you can tell me. Regardless of what the thing is, you always should feel free to tell me. 2:45 to play in the first. 0-0 our score. We've got an injury timeout here momentarily, and the Cats going to be facing a 3rd and 7 from the 22, as they've got to get it down to the 15. The scoreboard says 17, Barry. I believe that's the 22, unless my glasses are failing me.
I know the 3 guys you got over there can, we'll figure it out and get it right.
A lot of times that's exactly the case. This time, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing it right. So for those listeners we have, this is taking a while here, Barry. I thought it might have just been one of those nights where you got the cramps and the heat. But I don't know exactly what this is, but they're working here for a bit.
Oh, he's getting up. Well, it is a leg, though.
Unable to get solid footing here, but at least up on the feet. And that's number 66, Kanan Klingard. He's still getting some sort of maybe just answering some questions there from the training staff of Summertown. Now he's going to receive some assistance, Barry, hobbling to the side. You hate to see that.
Yeah, start carrying you off. Yeah, you really don't. We know how that feels. So.
Yeah, you just hate to see a junior lineman there for Summertown. Maybe they can get him back and going before this contest is complete. And the Cats back to action now. Across the front, they got White Morris at center and Christian Martin at left guard and Ben Thompson at left tackle. We'll get the rest in a minute. Low snap, Beavis on a roll left, looking to throw, trying to set himself. Throws on the move, got it complete inside the 15 for a first down near the 10. And it goes to Dalen Van Fleet, and the Cats have it first down just outside the 10.
Yeah, Summertown bringing guys up in the box, blitzing a little bit. It's a nice play, just a direct snap roll out there. And, our passing game, is looking good.
And that's what they wanted, Barry, was an emphasis on that, and it has improved thus far. Casey Hunt in there at right guard, and Hayden Horner, the right tackle. Those are the guys up front for the Cats getting it done this drive. Butler, the quarterback, fake on the give, keeps up the middle, and he's going to be stacked up after a short gain. He's going to push it for 1 from the 11 to the 10 and bring up 2nd and 9. 2 minutes, Barry, to play here in the first. 0-0 our score.
Yeah, Butler, he read that right there. Summertown just played it really well as they had Beavis covered up, at the running back position, and when he pulled it, went forward, Summertown did a good job of shutting that down. I say go right back to the pass here.
Less room, but it's been effective. Here Beavis in the shotgun. Castleman to his right. High snap. Beavis got it. Fake. No, he's got it given it. Castleman going to be thrown for a loss as Beavis fooled me. Castleman going to be thrown for a loss back to the 11. 12th play of the drive, and now the Cats facing 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Wildcats start to get in that red zone. Summertown starts to stiffen up on that defense there, get a little stingy.
Got to get a little bit going there, Barry. That's when you get behind these sticks and it becomes tough for this offense. Cats need a play right here. 3rd and 10. Ball on the left hash, and they're going to go with Butler.
You got 2 plays to get it.
Beavis to his left. There's a snap. Butler on a keep off the left side, and he's going to get submarined as he crosses the 10 and down to the 8. 50 seconds, clock moving here, first quarter, and a big 4th down upcoming for the Cats.
Yeah, real big 4th down here. You kind of sit there. I wonder what Coach Willis is running through his head here. Maybe, I like kind of a drop back pass here, get you spread out with about 4 receivers, and let's find an open target here for a touchdown.
And Coach Willis digging into that playbook. Here comes Van Fleet into the contest with the play.
Just got to have
20
protection.
seconds, Barry. Got to get this one off. It was about 50, I think, when the 40-second play clock started.
Yeah, here
We'll
it comes.
check the – well, it hadn't started. It hadn't got down to 5 yet. Now we're down inside 5, 4, 3. There's the snap. Beavis on a roll right, looking to throw. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get dropped well short. And Wayne County going to turn it over on downs.
Yeah, just nothing there again. Good job, give credit to Summertown there, just shutting that down right there. Just Drew, didn't have any open receivers. Took off trying to make something happen. It just didn't go our way.
Well, Barry, they got that ball down to, let's see where they placed that, the 8-yard line. So they went 74 yards in 14 plays and took 7 minutes and 35 seconds off the clock. No points to show, though.
Well, when you
So hopefully the defense can rise up, Barry.
talk about, playing at your pace, that's what they did there. Didn't get any points, but that's okay.
Is Wayne County going to jump there and give them a free 5? Cats a little bit too aggressive up front.
Yeah, and that's definitely not what you want, when you got them backed in inside their own 10. It kind of gives them a little bit more breathing room and makes, 1st and 10 now, 1st and 5.
Still 1 second to play here before the end of the first. And now Summertown going to stay under center looking for its first down of the contest. And it's 1st and 5. There's the give in the backfield and a push off the left side to pick up a couple. And that's going to take us, Barry, to the end of quarter number 1. Our score, Wayne County 0, Summertown 0. We'll be back with a second quarter action after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to Wayne County football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the second quarter. It's Wayne County 0, Summertown 0, as Wayne County was just turned away inside the Summertown 10 on downs. And so Summertown has it 2nd and short from the 16.
Yeah, and if you were watching or listening, the Cats, real good drive, killed, over 7 minutes on the clock. Just, you get in that red zone and the field gets a little shorter. It's just tough right there. And we're not playing against a terrible defense either. Like you said, shut Lawrence County out last week. So it's a pretty good defense we're playing against tonight.
At 3-4 stingy, and they're making it work. Summertown to the line of scrimmage. Stole the quarterback, McCory, in the backfield behind. They'll go in motion. They run the toss right. Looking for him off the right edge. He got plenty. Got a first down and more. They're off the right side, making men miss out across the 30 and maybe near the 35. A good tackle there by the Cats as the speed back.
Yeah, ran that toss, and, man, he had some room over there. I was looking, not many defenders on that side. That was a big game for Summertown.
They're going to spot it to 33, so that's Summertown's first down, Barry, of the night. And that's Michaela Powell, the sophomore, on that toss, getting the edge. Summertown trying to keep Wayne County honest. They're going to go with the two wings, and now they'll send another in motion. They're going to go back the other way. Fake on a kip, a low pitch, trying to get to the edge. Wayne County got it hemmed up pretty good, but a nice job there to pick up a few there by Powell. About 5, and they bring up 2nd and 5 off the right side.
Yeah, a little misdirection there, a little trickery with the guy in motion, but Cats didn't fall for it, but give the running back credit for being a little shifty there, picking up about 2 extra yards than what he was going to get at first, as we had kind of had him hemmed up there.
Ball on the right hash, 2nd and 5. 10:57, clock moves, second quarter. Summertown looking to move here. Stole under center. We got a flag here from the backfield and a false start. Now to get back the 5 the Eagles picked up.
That's something the Cats need right there. Take a little momentum away from them and add it to the Cats there. Is that big 5-yard penalty right there.
Well, Wayne County gave 5 there initially with the offsides, and then eventually Summertown gave it back here. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Big play here for the Wildcat defense if you can put the Eagles in 3rd and long.
Yeah, I don't. They're not a very good team with that 3rd and long. I don't think they like to throw the ball a lot. So put them in those passing downs, and never know, get a turnover, make something good happen.
The Eagles break huddle, come to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 from the Eagle 33. Stole under center. McCory behind him. They're going to run a fake on a give and going to throw under pressure. Lofting it deep. Robertson going to run under it, make the interception here at the 30. 35-40, 45-50, and he turns it back, runs out of bounds on the right side as he gets down near the 40-yard line. Good play there, big-time play by Will Robertson as he read that the whole way, Barry.
Yeah, just like I said before the play started, put them in those passing plays there. Man, we took advantage of that. Just, not a very good route, not a very good ball, and give Cats credit right there. Big turnover, just what we needed. Nice return, too.
So Wayne County going to take over here at the Summertown 41 with 10:05 to play here in the second quarter after the INT by Robertson.
They got the student section going. They're fired up down there now.
Beavis in the gun. He'll creep forward. Fake on the give. Beavis on a keep, trying to power his way forward. Darts through and drags a defender down to the 35. A pickup of 6 from the senior quarterback on first down to bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, drag a guy. Now that linebacker jumped on his back, and Drew just ran 6 yards with him. Just said, come on, I'll bring you with me.
Littleton going to check in for Hunt.
You got Baker down there coaching guys up on the sidelines.
Littleton checking in so Baker can clear up some things there. Butler, the quarterback, and there's the give to Beavis. He's hit and then falls forward. It's hard to draw him going backwards. And he falls forward for 2 despite being hit at the line of scrimmage.
It's kind of 2 big guys hitting each other.
Got a flag in the Summertown secondary, Barry. Let's see what this is.
Somebody went flying. I don't know if maybe a little extra.
Well, that's deep back there in the secondary. That's about 10 yards downfield from where the ball is, and Wayne County backing up.
I thought it was a Summertown guy.
Personal foul against Wayne County. They didn't signal dead ball, so we're going to see if that down counts or not. And that's Hurts as that moves it all the way back. They got 3rd down over there, but I didn't see a dead ball signal, which means they're going to count that down according to the down marker. So is it 3rd and long or 2nd and long? Coach Blackwell discussing here with an official here on the Wayne County sidelines. And are we going to call a timeout here? Wayne County going to call it 2nd timeout as According to the down marker, it's 3rd and 17. But when the wide hat signaled, he did not signal a dead ball, Barry, that I saw.
Well, I trust that you saw it.
I didn't.
So.
And I didn't see it. So that's just the thing. If I'd have seen it, then I'd have known the down counted. But right now, they've got it counted even though I didn't see him signal the dead ball. But
boy, that hurts. If you remember last week, it kind of happened. I think it was the second quarter in that game.
It was right at the start of third. Remember whenever Wayne County got the ball down 2 scores and
we were moving
right
the
up
ball.
near midfield?
Yep.
Yeah.
They'll kill you. So.
The big interception by Robertson had the Cats set up 1st and 10 at Summertown 41. And then Beavis' 5-yard gain had Wayne County in good position there, 2nd and 5 from the 36.
Well, they're not fixing it, so it must be 3rd down.
Yeah, or nobody's noticed. But I'm guessing 3rd down. That's the only thing we can go on here. So 3rd and 17. He could have signaled it, and I didn't see it. Beavis in the shotgun. Summertown with a lighter box. Beavis on a straight back drop. Got time. Stands tall. Throws over the middle. High. And it's going to sail. And it's going to be intercepted. And Bryant makes the stop for Wayne County inside the 20. We got a flag here in the backfield.
We got a flag. Yeah, holding on us, so that'll be declined.
Hold against Wayne County, and that is declined.
That ball just sailed on Drew just a little bit as soon as it came out of his hand. His Cats, get a turnover and then give it right back to them. So we've got a real good half going right here. This is 0-0.
So let's see, we're in the second quarter, Barry, and that's back-to-back INTs to end the possession, and they're going to put that back at the 14, maybe even the 13. And we'll say the 13 is where this drive's going to start. So Wayne County's had the better end of the field position, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard at this point. 9:08 to play here in the second. Summertown 1st and 10 from its own 13-yard line. Stoll at QB. Takes the snap. Pitch right. Looking for the room around the right end is Powell, and Powell's going to be upended after a short gain there, Barry, off the right end.
Who was that? I couldn't tell you.
Robertson?
Yeah, Robertson, man. He shot in there like a dart. Just took his legs out. Good tackle, open field tackle, too.
Robertson with a nice tackle there and a big interception. And it's 2nd and 8, Barry.
He can fly. I mean, he looked like a flash going through there.
Good quick closing speed there for Will.
Well, we've seen it a million times in every sport. Those penalties right there they can just crush the momentum.
Stoll under center. They give it to McCrory, and he's got some room bouncing off the right side, breaking tackles. Robertson giving chase. He's able to team up with Ullman to make the stop out across the 30.
That's really the first play they've had as far as giving it up the middle that's gone big. So, that's something tonight the Cats were keying on, was not letting that fullback get going. But he certainly got going there, and give him a little bit of room to run. He's hard to bring down.
8:10, the clock continues to move. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from their own 32. They're going to load it up, Barry. They're going to go with a triple stack there in the backfield. There's the give up the middle, and this one will go forward. I think that's McCrory for about 4 and bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, they did stack it up right there. Kind of got a guy in motion for a lead block there.
Wayne County shifting around up front. Martin to check out, and Caden Mitchell to check in up front. Wayne County trying to stay fresh along the defensive line, as it looks like they've got Beavis up there at an end position, Barry.
Just got to, you got to keep reading your keys right there. Can't fall for the trap, things like that.
Stoll under center. Motion left, fake the toss, give up the middle to McCrory, and McCrory pushing to stack out near the 1st down. And with that mark, he may have it. Let's see where they put it.
Yeah, I think
should be about a yard. Whoa.
They're giving it to him.
Okay. Wow.
Momentum is now on Summertown's side.
1st and 10. I know they do it on the ticks. And I guess he got to the 42 is all he needed, I suppose. 1st and 10, ball in the middle of the field. Summertown moving right to left here in the second, 6:50 to play. 0-0 our score in the second quarter, and Stoll under center for Summertown. They run the give off the left side, and this one's going to be stacked up for a short gain. Wayne County knocking McCrory down after a gain of 2, and they bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, the last 4 plays, they just pretty much ran a give there up the middle. First 3 times they did it, had some big success. Good job of the Cats there, finally shutting that down and only giving them about 2 yards.
Wayne County with just 1 timeout. I think Summertown all 3 here if that comes into play here in the second. 2nd and 8 facing the Eagles. The blue S on the helmet for Summertown. Been their uniforms ever since I can remember. Straight back drop, Stoll looking to throw, going over the middle, throwing long. It's going to be overthrown. Running with him was Will Robertson as he gave no ground to Logan Love and brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, give the secondary a lot of credit right there as nobody was open. And good job, defensive line there kind of rushing the quarterback.
Robertson able to stick right on the receiver, making the interception on the last possession, forcing the overthrow there.
Well, putting them in those throwing situations, that takes their game plan away, Summertown. So good job right there, the defense. It's probably going to see pass here again. Got to be careful.
3rd and 8 from the 44. Going to go shotgun this time. Spread it out. 3 receivers left, 1 right. There's the give, bouncing off a tackler and running into another. And that's going to be Smith on that carry, and it's going to go out to the 46, and it's going to bring up 4th and 6.
Yeah, big decision now for Summertown. I think they're going to punt, but
I'd be pretty sure they are.
It's something that they're going to think about here. Here they come.
Well, I mean, if you don't get this, you're playing into Wayne County's hand a little bit. You're going to get the ball to start the second half, and your defense has played well.
Both defenses have played really, really well. Cats,
so Hoffman out to punt.
5.5 minutes. Cats got time to get down there and get a score.
Yeah, Wayne County makes the big throws through the air. Tried that in the early possession, just couldn't make it happen. Skelton back to return. Hoffman, there's the snap. Wayne County with a little bit of rush, a low line drive. It's going to check up inside the 30 and roll to stop at the 24. Not as effective that time on the low one. And Wayne County will take over at about its own 22.
Yeah, that ball did check up right there. Still, not a bad punt right there. Pin us back around the 20. So maybe Cats can get going here. Let's get a score before halftime.
Okay, so 5:05 is what the stadium board shows here, second quarter. Wayne County taking over after the Summertown punt at its own 22. Wayne County had the one drive for 74 yards, but the other drives have been negative drives. Butler going to go under center. Wayne County effective against Summertown last year when they went tight under center. A split back set. Give off the left side, and Castleman stacked up for a short gain.
Yeah, kind of, like you said, going under center, kind of trying to play a little power football there, but it didn't work because they kind of got us right there and stood us up a little bit.
2nd and 9. Summertown's defensive front.
Those 3 linemen are pretty good.
Those guys in the box there making some plays, aren't they, Barry?
Well, those linemen are doing a good job of keeping our offensive line occupied, letting the linebackers play.
Same formation, option left. There's the give to Beavis, and he's going to be upended as he crosses the 25 to the 26, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Those big teams we had, our defensive tackles were so good, as far as keeping guys off our linebackers.
Butler checks out.
And if you can do that, you're going to have a lot of success. Makes me think of Bambi back in the day playing linebacker. He could play it.
Beavis in the gun. Castleman to his right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Rolling the pocket right. Beavis trying to ride himself and throw. Gets a good block. Now scrolls back to the left and got some room. Now he's going to just try and scramble up the middle. He's going to be dropped shy of first down yardage. And it's going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation for the Cats.
We'll give Summertown secondary credit right there. Drew, kind of went back and forth trying to get somebody open, making himself some time, and just nobody could get open. Just came up a little short there in the first down.
4th and a long 4 here for the Cats. 3:24. Summertown elected not to use a timeout here as Wayne County can run it all the way down. And hopefully they'll use all this time. Now they go ahead and snap it and punt it away. Hunt, nice punt, booming punt, going to go over the head. No, fielding it going back there was Bailey. And Bailey good up the left sideline, going to be run out of bounds here at the 44 by Mason Moore. What a job there by Bailey as he saved. That ball was going to land at about the 30 and go Wayne County's way instead. Summertown going to take over at the 44. So he wasn't worried about the fumble. He fielded over his head going backwards, and that's a huge swing as far as field position goes for Summertown.
Yeah, over-the-shoulder catch running full speed's hard enough with it being thrown to you. That ball was punted. You ran it down.
3:02, and Summertown gets it back almost right where the Eagles punted from.
See if our
just about 2 minutes ago.
Defense can hold up again here.
Summertown going to stay in the gun. 3 receivers to the right. Stoll rolling right. Got some room. Now going to throw on the move. It's high and caught. They're on the side at the 30. Turned upfield to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, and racing into the end zone with the Summertown score appears to be Michaela Powell.
And Summertown staying with the pass there. Kind of got behind the secondary a little bit. And what a throw by their quarterback. Give him a little credit. Once he caught that, he was gone.
One play, 56 yards, and 2:49 on the clock. So just 13 seconds there on the drive. And Summertown going to try the PAT, it appears.
Yeah, you know, Summertown kind of went out of the ordinary there. You're expecting them to run, you know, eat this clock up here as far as, you know, getting it to halftime. And, man, they came out gunning right there on that first play.
We got Hoffman to try this PAT. There's a snap. It's low, but a good hold. And the kick's up and good. Nice job there by the Summertown holder to get that down for Hoffman to get it up and through. And it's a 7-0 Summertown lead with 2:49 to go. Barry Wayne County with just the one timeout. Summertown going to get the ball to start the second half. That was huge for the Eagles there.
Yeah, huge. And that kind of shocked me because, I mean, like I said, I never expected them to try to throw one deep right there. I figured, you know, with the good field position that they had, they would try to keep it on the ground, eat some clock up, and score right before half. But, you know, credit to them. That's a good route, good pass, good catch, good everything, and a score for Summertown.
Let's see what transpires here in this last 2:49. Wayne County got a pretty good return off that kick last time, Barry. Need one again.
Yeah, need one again. Like I said, though, you know, if that kicker puts it in the end zone, what a weapon. I was watching him make, you know, 40-yard field goals in pregame. He can kick it.
Robertson, Skelton back deep to return. Wayne County just going to protect against the quick onside here in the middle.
Yeah, they bunch up, don't they, a little bit, try to fool you.
As Hoffman's got it on the tee at the 40. And Summertown in that bunch formation, race out and then back off into a normal formation. Expecting a deep kick. Robertson and Skelton back at about the 10. This one going to be short, Pooch, and a fair catch called for there by Van Fleet inside the 30. As that was effective for the Eagles with no return. And Van Fleet able to secure possession for the Cats. And Wayne County a takeover, Barry, at roughly the 27, it appears. Not quite as easy to see the yard marks here as it was at Mount Pleasant. Have you noticed that, Barry?
Yeah, you got that right.
I wonder why that is.
Well.
Do you know?
I'm going to say we ain't had a bunch of rain, so the field's kind of brown, you know, where the painted lines are and the painted numbers are. But I will say that field was beautiful that we played on last week.
Beavis in the gun, fake on the give. He's going to keep up the middle, and it's going to close quick. He gets about one there up the middle. Summertown with great closing speed there defensively.
Yeah, just, you know, not real big, but, man, they play fast, and speed kills. As they're proving that tonight.
They're going to give Beavis 2 on that, out to the 29, 2nd and 8. We're down to 2:30. Van Fleet coming in with a play, checking in for Robertson. Robertson with a couple of big plays. He had the big pass reception in the first quarter, and then The interception in the second. Beavis in the gun. One back to his left. Fake on the give, looking to throw, rolling right. Flipping out of the backfield, caught by Dane Bryant. And Dane bouncing his way up the right side. He's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 35, stopping the clock and bringing up 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, good job there keeping himself in bounds after the catch there as he tippy-toed up the sidelines. Picked up, about 6 or 7 yards. Good job. And good job at getting out of bounds, stopping that clock.
Good read there by Drew as well, as time's kind of closing down on him, and he was able to flip it out of the backfield. And it looks like they're going to get 3rd and 2 maybe, Barry. You got to get it to the 37, nose of the ball touching the 35. 3 receivers split out wide left. Beavis in the gun. Clock stopped at 2:03. Beavis looks, checks things over, takes the snap. There's the give to Castleman. Spins, lunges forward. Barry, that's going to be close. I think he probably has it, and he does.
Gave it to him. Clock stops. Got to hurry up here and get up there on the line of scrimmage, run play.
And Beavis, understanding that circumstance, already in the huddle here.
Got to hustle, guys.
147. Wayne County taking his time getting in the formation, though. Now they get lined up. Beavis on a straight back drop, pump fakes, looking long. Now Beavis just going to carry it, going to try and get out of bounds, and he darts out at the 41, picks up a small. Oh, he says run the clock. Okay, and the Wildcat stops it.
Boy, had Skelton streaking down the sidelines there.
Holy cow, this guy over here was rolling the clock. Oh, we got an illegal formation against Wayne County. So they better not.
Legal procedure to call against the pass.
What's the thing on that? So they're going to back Wayne County up 5. I didn't even see the flag.
I didn't either.
It's over there far on that far sideline, Barry, as Wayne County must not have got enough men on the line for an illegal formation. That moves it back 5 to about the 33. Clock stopped momentarily at 127. We'll see if it does. And the Wildcat, thankfully, was paying attention because the guy here on the side, Beavis, ran out of bounds, and he was trying to keep the clock going.
It wasn't even close.
Well, I mean, he clearly ran out of bounds there at the 41. I don't know what was going on there. But thankfully, the Wildcat was on top of things. Shotgun formation, Beavis on a keeper up the middle. Not much there, but breaking tackles and bangs his way out across the 40 and gets those yards back and a little more. But that does keep the clock running.
Yeah, with one timeout there, got to hang on to that timeout.
And Wayne County going to use its last timeout here with 1:12. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. You always have to use it at a key spot, Barry. And if you don't do something here, then you'd be looking at 3rd and down and virtually no time. So I think that's a wise time to use it here on the 2nd and 6, trying to just get the right play call in, if nothing else, Barry.
Yeah. Boy, I wasn't sure about how good this defense was going to be. But, man, they're showing, they're a good defense. This Summertown defense is pretty good. A good football game, too, if you like, a defense. Because our defense has showed up, too. Just like, especially not getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter. We'd love to get some points here going into half.
Yeah. Well, on a night like this, with the way the defense has been playing, you get a good kickoff, then your defense may can set the tone. You always think you want the ball, but on a defensive night, maybe not. You may get better field position by getting your defense out there and forcing a quick punt or so.
Well, I'd like to see us try to get that ball in Skelton's hands. Let him be a playmaker here.
Well, let's see how Summertown's going to cover this. They got 2 receivers right, 2 left. Beavis in the gun. Straight back drop, only a 3-man rush. He's got all day. Now he's going to settle in, roll right. Got a man, Dane over the middle. Overthrow and incomplete. And then a hit from Summertown after the play, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. We got a flag here in the Summertown secondary.
That kind of looked like a late hit there.
Evidently, the Summertown guy didn't see him drop it or see the throw be low. He must illegal man downfield against the Cats. So even if he had caught it, it would have been nullified. As Wayne County's been a victim of several penalties. Cardin Venable doing our stats. Looks like Summertown's going to take this penalty. Instead of forcing a 3rd down, they're going to let it stay 2nd. That's just a 5-yarder. So that's going to move it back to the 38. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. 1:03 on the clock.
I'm just going to climb over.
Yeah.
Here in the second.
Summertown just, might like their defense here in these long situations. Not worried about getting the ball back, just worried about, making it harder on us, stopping us.
Just giving us an extra down. But like you say, 5 more yards. Beavis in the gun. Straight back drop, 3-man rush. He's got time, looks, throws across the middle. It's batted up in the air and incomplete. Looking for Van Fleet. And batting it up in the air was McCrory, and it's going to face 3rd and 10 for the Cats.
Well, whenever somebody bats that ball up, oh, man, that makes your heart kind of stop right there. But when we got big 3rd down here, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, 54 seconds to play here before the half.
So the Cats here get a first down, move these chains.
Castleman in with a play call. Aside from that one drive, it's been a tough go here for Wayne County. Beavis in the gun. They'll split 2 receivers left. Skelton to the right. Blitz here from Summertown. Beavis following 2 blockers, trying to get some room off the left side. Shedding tacklers, puts his head down. He drives it out near midfield and picks up the first down.
Get up there, get up there, get up there. Let's go.
Had to stop the clock. 45 for the movement of the chains. Wayne County out of timeouts. Cats to the line. Beavis gets under center and clocks it. Oh, we got a flag here from the back.
On who? What's this guy calling? Was everybody not see it?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be against Wayne County. Just hadn't got a signal yet as to what it was. He signaled delay a game.
How?
I don't know what that is. 40 seconds right now. 40 seconds and a 7-0 Summertown lead. That backs it up 5 yards to the 45.
What's a delay a game?
I don't know. But the clock stopped, so it served that purpose. Beavis in the gun, straight back drop, 3-man rush for Summertown. Rolling left, looking, nothing there. Now going to move back to the middle and going to throw over the middle, and it's nearly going to be intercepted. As Wayne County had 5 men in the route, and Summertown able to cover all 5.
Yeah, what about 10 seconds there to throw? Just could not get anybody.
28 seconds to go. We got another Summertown guy down across the way. You know what's funny? Beavis was rolling right, and there was a Summertown defender in the area, and he had his back to him and didn't realize Drew was within about 2 or 3 yards of him before he realized it. Got up, tried to make a play. Might have forced Drew to have to get rid of that just a touch earlier than he wanted there at the end.
Man, I really want to know what happened on that delay game. What would referee's explaining it to Coach Blackwell out there. I know that's what he's asking about.
Well, I'll get Coach Willis his explanation in the post game. Assuming I don't forget, Barry, and that's your job to make sure I don't forget.
I got you, my man.
As Coach Blackwell chatted with the umpire and the referee. Cats facing a 2nd and 15 from its own 45. Took over on the 27, Barry. It's been a lengthy drive. This is going to be the 10th play as the Cats have just gone 18 yards. Had to overcome some penalties on this drive, so you keep giving keep getting the same yards over and over again.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sloppy half for us as far as penalties go. We've had a few.
We got receivers to the right, Skelton to the left, Beavis in the gun. Straight back drop. Here comes a heavy rush from Summertown off the left. Beavis sidesteps, looks to move, and then just gets rid of it there to the left side, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 15.
Yeah, nothing there. Like you said, they brought everybody there. I expect to see the same thing here.
22 seconds. Well, I'll tell you what, with 22 seconds, you're risking it to me if you're Summertown because they look like they were doubling Sailor. But if Beavis does happen to complete one of these and you've brought these blitzers, you've opened yourself up. I mean, there's just 22 seconds and Wayne County's got no timeouts. I was a little shocked to see the pressure. Butler in. Beavis to his left. 2 receivers to the right. Skelton split out wide left. Haven't been able to get Saylor with a catch yet. Now we got another official's timeout.
Official time.
What are they going to talk over? If it was ground?
Well, they took the penalty. I think they're trying to check the downs or something. I don't know, but they took the penalty, so it would just be 3rd down. They didn't decline the penalty, which would have meant it's now 4th down, but of course the ball would have been 5 yards upfield. So the White Hat is explaining something to the coaches of Summertown across the way. 22 seconds to go here in the half. 3rd down and 15 facing the Cats from their own 45.
I think we got that squared away.
I don't think the Summertown head coach agrees, but now he's going to call a timeout. He got an explanation. Didn't seem like he agreed with it, though, Barry, whatever it was.
He didn't like it. He's still over there talking.
And so now Wayne County going to get a chance here with a timeout from Summertown to chat things over 20.
Well, no.
Well, he motioned timeout Summertown.
That was his fault, he said.
And Coach Lance is asking him, said, you signaled timeout them. Whatever it is, he's talking to Wayne County's back as the Cats coaches are just walking off. I don't know what that explanation was either. This has been an odd situation tonight, Barry.
Really weird, but boy, he sure did signal a timeout Summertown. Here we go.
3rd and 15. Case Butler in the shotgun back at the 40. Takes a snap. Going to give it to Drew. No on a fake, going to keep up the middle, and he's going to be upended near midfield. Wayne County may just let this run out. 14 seconds.
Yeah, I don't see Summertown calling a timeout either.
It doesn't look like it, because if they did, Wayne County probably would be able to run the clock out on offense. And that's going to take us to the half, and our score at the half is Wayne County 0, Summertown 7. We'll be back with a quick recap of the first half right after this break. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
Thank you, Card.
And you guys are clear.
Card, are you good? Okay. No Preston tonight? You didn't need me, huh?
Make sure I'm good. I'll say I am.
Yeah, I can add it. See, when you're getting these net yards passer, you're going to add like Beavis has completed all these passes. So you're going to have a 27 there, but I can get it. I can fix it all. You're doing fine.
Oh,
folks. We are going to show the halftime show for the Summertown band. Our band is not performing, but the Summertown band is, and we have a halftime sponsor, so we're going to show that. And the audio may not be great, but we're going to try to do our best.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this halftime performance by the Sound of Summertown. This evening, the band will perform for you their
Wayne County football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the half, and it's a Summertown 7-0 lead. Summertown getting on the board on a 56-yard pass play from Stoll to Hoffman, and Hoffman with the PAT. Actually, I think that was Stoll to Powell for 56 yards and the touchdown. Summertown with 45 yards on the ground and 56 yards through the air total. Wayne County with 27 yards through the air. Beavis leading the way on the ground with 35 yards. Case and Castleman with 15 yards on the ground, and Case Butler with 16 yards rushing on 4 carries. Big play in the game. Wayne County turned away inside the 10. Summertown converting on a 56-yard touchdown pass to arrive at our halftime score. And once again, our score at the half, Summertown 7, Wayne County 0. We'll be back with second half kick after this break. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
Let's hear it for the Summertown Eagle Band.
All right, that was our halftime show brought to you by American Forest Management. We're going to go back to our regular sponsors here in just a minute.
Welcome back to Wildcat football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the half, and Emma Bryant standing by with Coach
your
Willis.
Defense did a pretty solid job getting stops in the first half, minus that one fluke. So I'd say they need to stay pretty stout in the second to stop Summertown.
They do. We got to continue doing what we're doing with their flex bone stuff. They hit us on one right there because we covered it backwards. We were in bad position under coverage and covered it wrong, so they hit us on that big one right there, which was huge right now because we're having a hard time moving the football on them.
So what needs to change on offense to really get a motivation there?
Well, we got to do a better job on getting to the linebackers. We hadn't done a very, very good job in the first half of getting to number 6. He's making a lot of plays against us, so we got to try to do a better job this half of getting on their linebackers.
All right, thank you, Coach. Back to you.
Our thanks to Emma, and our thanks to Coach Willis there for the halftime talk. It's going to be Summertown football to start things here in the second half. And Wayne County defense going to have to set the tone here if these things are going to change and turn around for the Cats in the second half. And Barry, it was the Cat defense playing pretty well in the second half. They're going to need it again.
Yeah, I mean, Cat defense played well, except for one play, like you heard Coach Willis there in the halftime report. Just played it backwards. The secondary did, and it hurt you. They hurt us on it. So Cat's offense has got to put one in the end zone against a good defense like this. If you get down there in that scoring zone or in that red zone, you've got to put some points on the board.
And one thing, Barry, I don't know if you're aware of, but, we've had a couple interviews here with Coach Willis, pregame, halftime. He's going to be with us, as always, in the postgame, but so will Drew Beavis. He's going to join us in the booth at home games this year.
All right.
We'll get Drew's thoughts on what hopefully is going to be a comeback victory.
No,
that's what you're counting. That's what you're counting on in it, Barry.
No, hopefully it's going to happen.
I like your optimism, Barry. That's good.
Middle school played well last night.
Middle school got a big win over Summertown last night. I believe the final in that one was 30-0. And the Waynesboro Middle School halfway through its season.
Wayne County.
4 games already been played, Barry, and that's just hard to believe.
Wayne County Wildcats going to get a win tonight, and then your Vols are going to get a win tomorrow.
Who?
You know, I had to say it.
Say what?
But talking about your Tennessee Vols.
In what? In what sport?
Don't let him fool you, people.
In what sport? You still watch minor league? You still watch minor league stuff?
I like to get you going on that. You know better than that, Dave.
Well, it's pretty much minor league sports these days, is it not?
Well, I'm talking about me watching it.
Oh, you're going to watch the minor league? Do you watch the Nashville Sounds?
I'm talking about you know me better than being a diehard college football fan.
I didn't know they existed anymore. Thought they'd all changed. From the way it was that I remember anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Our man, Mr. Frierson out there mimicking the pass moves. As he's got the stripes on tonight. Super guy, Mr. Frierson.
Boy, how long's he been officiating?
Quite a while. Toby told me, but I can't remember what he told me some time back. He swore me to secrecy, though. He didn't want me to let his dad know. So I guess it's just as well that I forgot it in that case. Summertown going to get the ball on the kickoff here. 12 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter. We got 1 more minute to go here as some warm-up time still allowed before the Cats going to kick it off. Gave up that one long pass play of 56 yards. A little bit of discrepancy, whether it was Powell or Pugh on the reception for Summertown on that touchdown.
And really, that's been the play of the game so far.
Sure was. A little roll right, throw deep, catch made, and he raced the final 30. See if Coach Willis' bunch can make some adjustments here and get things going.
Maybe that pooch kick goes our way.
They're going to send McQuarrie back deep. He'll be flanked by a couple of Eagles around the 20 as McQuarrie stands back at the 10. Hunt really improved as a kicker, Barry, from a year ago.
Sure has. And when he wants to, man, he can kick it downfield too.
He can really get some deep kicks, the junior. Also playing at the right guard spot. He gets about a 10-yard head start here as he strides to it. Here comes the pooch to the side. No fair catch called, and the ball's free, and they let Summertown get it. It was legal there, and Wayne County just not quite on the ball, but had a great chance to get it. Summertown able to cover it at the 46 as nobody called for a fair catch, which was a mistake on Summertown's part, but didn't pay the price.
Yeah, didn't call fair catch. It's almost like Wayne County thought it had to touch the ground before they could get it.
Yeah.
I mean, one of our guys could have just jumped up there and got it.
You know, last year I think we did find out something when Wayne County caught one, and it was allowed, and I think later on we found out that it wasn't in high school.
Oh, okay. Well, then our guys played that right.
I don't think they realized that they could wipe them out, though.
Yeah.
You know, contact's being made while the ball, if you kick it 50 yards deep, there's all sorts of contact, right? So, but no fair catch called. It's under center for the Eagles. Stoll, some movement in the backfield, and they're going to run a twist around the left end, and Love with some room across midfield, stays in bounds, and then scampers down the sideline out of bounds at the 39.
Yeah, a little misdirection right there. What'd you call that, a twist? That's a pretty good play call right there. It's kind of got us moving one direction and kind of fooled us there.
So Summertown takes the short kick, alertly covering it at the 46, and then gets 15 on the first run by Love around the left end. Clock stopped out of bounds, 11:53 here to play in the third quarter. Stole to the line of scrimmage. McCrory behind him, wing right, left, receiver spit out wide right. There's the give to McCrory, and he's going to be stacked up for a short gain. Wayne County still playing tough there in the interior.
They're getting a little hyped up, too, that line right there.
Mitchell.
Guys headbutting each other. Here we go.
Mitchell getting pumped along with Landon Smotherman. Smotherman, Mitchell, Braden Littleton, and Drew Beavis playing the right defensive end here tonight. Summertown being deliberate here after a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. They'll go the shotgun. Hurt the Cats with this formation. So, no, they're going to get under center.
Oh, no.
And Wayne County jumps off sides. Cats are signaling Summertown moved, but it's going to be against the Cats. And so a free 5 for Summertown. And that'll move it down to the 33 and to be 2nd and 4.
You got to watch out for the pass here.
When that hurts there, Barry, I mean, Summertown with that kicker, heck, you get it close enough, and they're going to be in field goal range here.
I think they're going to, if they don't get, I think they might take a chance here and throw something deep here.
Yeah, with it just being 2nd down.
Kind of get a free play out of that.
Clock moving here. 10:52. There's the give to McCrory. He's stacked up for not much. Wayne County pulling him backwards, and McCrory still trying to battle forward despite the whistles. That's not McCrory, that's Smith. Goes for no gain and brings up 3rd down, Barry.
Yeah, good job of guys right there, kind of just meeting him head on there, and nobody budged. So
backing up Smith. Smith, the senior, McCrory, the sophomore.
Yeah, they're not going to try to kick it right here. You're definitely two downs, 4 down.
Oh, no, not here. I was just saying just with another 1st down or 2,
oh, yeah.
They would be.
They get inside that 25, I think they'll try to kick it.
Stoll under center. They're going to toss right. That's Powell looking for room, getting strung out. Now cuts it up, but a flag coming in as Powell picks up the 1st down. We got a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And if that goes against Summertown, that'll negate the 1st down.
Yeah, I think one of our linebackers out there got hooked and basically got tackled. So we're going to get a hold on that, I think.
And Barry, check me, but is that 28 running that ball or 26? Somebody was telling me they thought it was 26, but it looks like 28.
That's 28.
Okay. That is against the Eagles, and that'll back it up 10. Spot foul, so it's going to be 3rd and about 13. As the ball's at the 42.
Maybe that can kill their momentum, getting a big penalty like that while they're driving.
9:52, clock moves, 3rd quarter action, Summertown. In possession at the Wildcat 42, 3rd and 13. They go into the shotgun. 3 receivers left. Rolling the pocket left. Wayne County coming through, getting some pressure, in trouble here in the backfield. And Drew Beavis making the sack at the 45.
Yeah, quarterback Drew Beavis, he's been under pressure tonight, been sacked once. He said, well, let me dish out some of that. As he ran down the quarterback there and got him a sack.
Stoll losing yardage, and now Summertown going to punt. You sure would have thought it had been 4-down territory moments ago, but the penalty and the sack turns it into a punt. And Hoffman going to try and pin the Cats deep, I'm sure, here. So he's punting from the 45. Skelton going back. Wayne County holds pretty well, goes with a short kick attempt.
Would like to get a return on this, not get pinned down deep.
Exactly. Hoffman, the punter, standing back at his own 42. There's the snap, and there's the pooch away. Skelton going to just let it hit at the 20. Takes a big Summertown hop, bangs its way inside the 15 and down to the 11. So an effective punt there for the Eagles, Barry, and Wayne County going to have to go a long way.
Yeah, nice pooch there, and man, did he get a bounce? Bounced about 8 or 9 yards there, so couldn't get a return on that.
Well, Wayne County, most effective drive of the night started at the 8. This one right here going to start at the 11. And the Summertown drive stalls out after an 11-yard drive.
But, hats off to the defense there. They're giving us every opportunity to stay in this.
Butler in the shotgun. We got flags up front as Wayne County moved. Cats having a hard time avoiding some penalties tonight. And that'll back Wayne County up 5. And so it'll be 1st and 15 here right off the bat.
And that puts you, on the 6 and on the 5? Oh, man.
Yeah, right about the 6. .8:31 showing on the stadium clock here. Butler in the shotgun, Beavis to his left. Skelton split out wide left. There's the give to Beavis, and he just barrels his way through, and Summertown able to clip the legs after he crosses the 10 to about the 13. So a good gain there for Drew. I'm going to bring up 2nd down, though.
Yeah, he got the penalty back and a couple more there, so bring up a 2nd and 7 now.
Coach Willis talked about trying to get to those linebackers a little more and did a better job that time, Barry.
Did a lot better job. See if we get that offensive line really moving right here, get past this defensive line.
8:13 clock moves, 3rd quarter. Butler. There's the give to Beavis. This time he's going to be stacked up for a short gain, gets to the 15, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Well, that time that 3-man front looked pretty good.
And that's where the 5 yards hurts you, Barry, because instead of it being 3rd and 1, it's 3rd and 6. 7:53, clock moves, 3rd quarter, 7-0, Summertown lead.
Yeah, close game, penalties, it's kind of like, free throws or walks in baseball. In a close game right there, those mistakes kill you.
Yeah, in the games I've watched, I've noticed some walks have been coming back to haunt lately, Barry, so you hope to avoid those. Butler in the shotgun. Beavis coming down the line. Butler on a keep, cuts it up, dives forward. He's going to be just shy, Barry. They're going to give him the 20, and he had to get to the 21. And it's going to be 4th and 1.
14 takes Butler on the carry.
Oh, they're going to put it back at the 19, now 4th and 2.
I think that'll make Coach Willis's decision a little easier right
Absolutely.
here.
As it's 4th down and 2. Willis thinking about it. Coach Willis with the guts of a burglar here, Barry.
Yeah, I think he's going.
I love the way he's aggressive. I really do because, he tries to win games.
Yeah.
And, you can look at it a couple of different ways that obviously if it doesn't work, then you open yourself up. But I love that he's got the guts to do it. 4th and 2, Summertown creeping up. There's the give. Beavis, he's got it as he bangs his way out across the 20 into the 23. Ball comes free after the whistle. And so Wayne County with a 1st down as they just gave it to the workhorse, Drew Beavis, and he picked up the 1st down.
And a play call like that and getting the 1st down can be a big boost to the arm for these guys right here. And, you got to give it to Drew there. And just tell the big man, hey, get us a couple yards here.
And a big fist bump there to Coach Willis for that play call and picking up the 1st down on 4th down. We're almost midway through the 3rd. Cats down by a score. Butler in the gun.
Yeah.
Got some movement again as Wayne County gives 5 free.
There we go, putting ourselves behind the chains again.
False start against the Cats.
Wayne County just having a hard time holding position, it seems, Barry.
We just, made some big mental mistakes tonight.
That's going to move it from the 23 back to the 18. I know now that's going to get some shift in personnel, and Butler going to shift out. Robertson and Van Fleet check in. As I think Coach Willis was going to be content just to try and run this thing down, Barry, but not able to.
No. Oh, man, we got
Beavis on the give. Castleman going to be stacked up at about the 20. Summertown just staying stout in the middle, Barry.
They are. That defensive line's not really trying to get to the quarterback or get penetration. They're just holding their ground there and just slowing everything up.
So now it's 2nd and 13 facing the Cats. 5.5 to play here in the third. Mason Moore, Skelton racing in.
I still like to see us try to get this ball to Skelton.
He's the playmaker out there. Of course, Robertson made some plays too, Barry.
Right. Skelton, I don't think Skelton's touched it all night. We'd try to get him the ball a little bit, let him see if he can do something.
Now we got a timeout, Wayne County.
Oh, and I know we didn't want to do that.
Summertown's defense just forcing the Cats into the bind here seemingly over and over again, as this Eagle defense yet to allow a point on the season. Boy, it looked good there early. There as Wayne County had made its way late in the first down inside the Summertown 10 and got turned away there and hadn't had much going for it offensively since.
No, not since
the Wayne County offense.
That first drive, like you said, it's kind of just been nothing really. So, yeah, credit to this Summertown defense. You can't really tell after one game how good someone's defense is, but this defense right here can sure play, and you don't see a lot of 3-4s in high school, and they can sure play it.
Yeah, I know Adamsville back in the day. I did a game there, Collinwood facing Adamsville when Collinwood was really good. Adamsville was too as well, and Adamsville played that 3-4. Boy, it made it tough. You just don't see it enough, and it seems like you got a lot more guys dropped off the line of scrimmage. Robertson and Van Fleet split out wide left. Skelton here to the right. Beavis checks things over as he settles in the shotgun. Straight back drop, looking to throw. Getting flushed. Going to run. We got a flag here in the backfield as the pass over the middle is incomplete. Robertson was open. Beavis is throw a little bit behind, but it wouldn't have mattered as they're going to get the Cats for a hold.
That's going to either push us back or do they decline here and make it 3rd and long?
They've been taking them.
See what they're going to do here.
Hold against the Cats. It is declined. Good call, Barry. It's going to be
you're behind
3rd and 13.
You're behind the chains. Anyways.
Well, it wouldn't have been a half the distance. Sometimes you might decline it because it's a half the distance and you don't get as much, but that would have been all the way back to the 10. But they elect not to give the Cats 2 downs, instead just 1 here as it's going to be 3rd and 13. Got to get it out to the 33. Nose of the ball on the 20. 4:59 clock stop, 3rd quarter. 7-0 Summertown lead. Beavis in the gun. Here comes the blitz from Summertown. Picked up. Swing pass complete to Robertson. Robertson in trouble in the backfield. Makes a man miss. Now clears some ground. Needs a block from Skelton. Gets it. Turns up the sideline to the 25 to 30. Drives his way out. Lunges for the first down. He looks like he's going to be just shy.
Wow.
Now we got whistles.
Dave, I think he ran 50 yards across field before he even started getting positive yards.
I think it's going to be 4th and 1 facing the Cats.
Have you ever? He just snapped the ball through it all the way to one sideline, catches it, runs all the way back over here to the other sideline, and almost gets the first down. Wow.
Skelton coming in, getting that last block, trying to spring Robinson up the sidelines. And Will just about picked that up. Cats under center. Butler, the quarterback. Wayne County moved here off the right side.
We moved, yep.
And so now it's going to be 4th and 6. Boy, you talk about a night where you just can't get out of your own way. And the Cats make another mistake.
Butler had the first down.
As Wayne County is going to convert on 4th down again. Boy, now you put Coach Willis in a bind as it's 4th and 6. 4:14 to go. He rolled the dice deep down there on the 4th down play, willing to roll it again. Now you got a punt.
Yeah, got to when it's 4th and 6.
Well, and that you feel like you didn't get rewarded for your gutsy calls, you know, because the Cats just had a hard time.
Penalties.
Still plenty of time though, Barry. 3:57 to play here in the third.
Yeah, you got a whole nother quarter.
Low snap. Hunt boots it away, and this one's kicked way over the head of Summertown. It lands at the 30, bouncing free inside the 20. Summertown just going to let it die there. Casey Hunt flips the field position with a huge punt.
Wow.
As it goes from the 27, the line of scrimmage there, all the way down, Barry, that looks like about the 16 of Summertown.
What are we looking at right there? 50 yards? 27, that'd be, what, 23? Yeah, 50-yard punt, 49.
Man, what a job.
What a kick.
So now the Wayne County defense has Summertown pushed back with that punt from Hunt.
That's huge, flipping the field position right there because you get a stop here. You're looking at pretty good field position. Yeah, what a
Summertown going to line it up here. They're going to stack the 3 in the back behind the quarterback. There's the give. And the dive up the middle goes for a small gain there, Barry, just shy of the 20. That'll be about 3. And bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that's not bad right there. Not bad. Good job right there.
There's McCrory on that carry.
Defense right there staying strong. We just need Summertown to make a mistake. Need a mistake here from them.
2nd and 8 as they spot that back at the 18. 3:14 clock continues to move here. Third quarter action. Summertown in front 7-0. Stoll under center. Run the toss, looking for the edge. Powell. Wayne County coming up, making the stop near the line of scrimmage. Case and Castleman stringing that out, making the stop for a short gain.
Yeah, good job right there, Castleman getting in there. That's a big-time stop right there on that sweep for what he get, about 2 yards. So that brings up a big 3rd down right here. Big play.
3rd and 6.
Big-time play.
Now made by number 22, Jason Castle.
Got about 2.5 to play. The Summertown throw here.
We'll see. It's 3rd and 6. And they're gonna have the wing each side. Now we got a timeout Summertown, I think. Summertown will spin its first of the second half. And that has stopped the clock, Barry, with 2:24 to play in the third.
Yeah, Summertown going to talk this over, make sure they're all on the same page here. I look for some type of pass here, something big here.
Eagles in front 7-0.
Maybe even try to draw the Cats off sides.
Man, that's been effective as Wayne County's had difficulty in the pre-snap. You know, had a lot of pre-snap offensive penalties and 2 or 3 defensively. In a game like this, Barry, that could have gone either way. When you look at the yardage, for sure, and when you look at Wayne County being inside Summertown's 10 and not getting anything, and right. Summertown scoring on the big play, yeah, you better know those 5-yard penalties matter. But the Cats can still overcome. 2:24 to play in the third, 3rd down and 6. And you just got to keep hanging in there. Several of the Cat seniors here surrounding Baker Bryant, it appears, or at least several of the players. Baker still out with his injury. Expected to be back just before the season ends, though, we hope.
Yeah.
Summertown going to split 2 receivers wide left, 1 right. They're going to go in the shotgun. Stoll. Cats with a 3-man front. There's the snap, there's the give. McCrory trying to bang his way forward, trying to break tackles, and the Cats able to hold him up. No, and he breaks free off the sideline, no whistle, and he able to pick up the 1st down as Wayne County had him back in the backfield and couldn't get him on the ground. What a play there by the sophomore, Caden McCrory, to keep the Summertown drive alive.
Yeah, I definitely had him pinned up. I'm like you. I was kind of waiting for a whistle there. Officials let the play go, and he kind of broke loose there and got a big 1st down for Summertown.
Just got to keep playing.
Got to keep playing, yep.
2:12 to play here in the third. 1st and 10 for Summertown from its own 35. Now they go back conventional. under center. Run to give. Hit hard and dropped there at the line of scrimmage. Wayne County making the hit up front.
Yeah, big time hits right there. Love to see that ball pop out.
What a run there by McQuarrie to keep that drive alive. A 1 yard gain there for the Eagles, and it's 2nd and 9 as we draw near the end of the third. 1:45 clock moves. 7-0 Eagle lead.
Come on, guys. Another stop right here. Put it
2nd and 9.
Put it 3rd and long right here.
Stoll taking his time under center. Going to run the speed down the line. Cuts it up, free into the secondary, and hit and dropped just shy of the first down marker. Is the quarterback Stoll. Boy, he got a good mark. He was short, but I don't think they saw it as they give him the 45, and that's going to move the sticks.
Yeah, basically gave him to where the end of his helmet was, not where the football was.
Well, it's just hard to see. I can see where he initially lands because I'm standing still. But hit at the 44 and kind of bounced out to the 45. Of course, we're right on that line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles as we tick down to 1 minute.
They're going to start eating this clock up.
You still got time if you can get a stop. Thanks to that punt by Hunt, Summertown got a lot further to go. There's the give up the middle. Can Wayne County stay strong at the point of attack? That goes for about 4 out to the 49. That was Smith on that carry.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those drives right here where both teams kind of tired right here. You just got to see who wants it more here.
Wayne County making some changes up front. Mitchell checking out. Martin checking in. 2nd and 6 facing the Eagles. 26 seconds to play here in the third, Barry. Need a good defensive stop here.
Need a turnover.
There's the give up the middle. Summertown still getting a big push there. Smith takes it across the 50 and down closer to that first down marker at the 48. It's going to be 3rd and 3, and that's going to take us to the end of the third. So our score after 3 is Summertown 7, Wayne County 0. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
And you're clear. Printers with.
Thank you, sir. Welcome back to Wayne County football here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the fourth quarter. It's 3rd and 3 facing the Eagles. They'll go for under center. Stoll the quarterback. There's the give to Smith. He's hit, and he's going to push forward.
I think he got it.
Wow. Man, that looked like Wayne County had a good chance, just couldn't get him on the ground. And Summertown going to pick that up just by the nose of the ball. That's the 8th play.
We're there, and when we're standing him up, it's just he continues to drive and kind of move forward.
That's the 8th play of the drive. Summertown's moved it from its own 16 to the Wildcat 45. The key play being that run on 3rd and 6 when McCrory able to break the tackles there when he would have been tackled for at least no gain, maybe even a loss, and able to turn it into a first down and more. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. There's the give to Smith. He's driving his way up the middle.
Ball.
And the ball's free. Did they blow a whistle? It's free there at the 36. Oh, they're going to say he was down.
Whew.
Coach Blackwell got his hands out. Coach Lance wanting to know the same thing.
I mean, that ball went flying out. That wasn't somebody laying it down.
It came out, but after the whistles or after ruled down, and that goes for a 7-yard gain down to the 39.
Well, you know, the game's so fast, sometimes that's
Hayden Horner coming in defensively for Martin.
hard to see, but it sure looked like that ball popped out way before he was down.
2nd and 4 facing the Eagles. Early in the 4th, 10:45, Summertown on a march. Stoll under center. There's the give. No, that's free in the backfield and diving on it, saving possession are the Eagles. I don't think Wayne County saw it right away. It goes as a big loss as it was free. Summertown tried to fake the give and go around the left end on the handoff. It goes, Barry, it's about a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, that's big too, because you get a stop here. You know, I don't see Summertown going for it this far away, but as they were getting close to that first down marker, I could see them going for, you know, 4th and 1 or 4th and 2.
10:07, clock moves. 3rd and 9.
Need a big play here, big stop.
Summertown in the huddle a long time, Barry. Check out the back judge here. Let's see what our timing mechanisms are. Stoll under center, nowhere near 10 seconds, it doesn't appear. Going to throw over the middle, lopped it up and incomplete. Too high for Love. Ullman on the coverage, and it's going to bring it 4th and 10. Wayne County was ready for that. They'd seen that on film, trying to release Love downfield.
Yeah, great
and now
job.
It's 4th and 9. I'm tell you what, he took about a 1-step drop, just tried to throw that little hot pass over the middle. Stoll did.
Yeah, great job of the secondary staying put right there.
God, Barry, I thought there for a minute. They kept the offense out there for a long time, and I thought, man, the way your defense is playing.
Yeah, I hope they go for it.
Yeah, but they're not. They sent in the punter. You know, they're not conventionally. I'm not saying they don't fake it.
Right.
But they're 9:44, clock stopped on the incomplete pass here in the 4th. 4th and 9 facing the Eagles.
Need a big return right here. I hope Skelton gets his hands on this one.
There's a snap, and there's the punt. Skelton going to let it hit. And it takes a huge Summertown bounce inside the 10, and that's going to roll all the way down near the 1 as they angled it and got the perfect bounce. And Wayne County now got to go a long way, Barry.
Yeah, what a punt right there. Ooh. Well, you definitely got time. But, yeah, like you said, you're going to put together one long drive now.
Where have they got that spotted? According to the scoreboard, it's 2. Get out your binoculars, Barry. Did you leave them at home again?
I did, man. I did.
Send Beckett quickly back to the house. How quick could Beckett get there and back?
Yeah. This game will be over.
Butler in the shotgun. He's standing in his end zone. There's the snap. Butler on a keep. He's cut down as he picks up a couple. About 3 out to the 5.
Hey, right there, give you a little bit of breathing room there. Good call right there by Coach Willis there. Got to get the ball away from that goal line a little bit so you can do a couple extra things here.
Case gives a little bit of breathing room there with the quarterback run. Already in the 4th quarter, Barry, 9:23, and the clock's moving. And Butler staying in the gun. There's the give to Beavis, and looks like he ran into his own guy, but picked up a couple out to the 7. As he and Castleman seem to collide.
About 3rd and 5 right here.
3rd and 5 to be exact, I think, Barry. It's not quite as easy to move the ball for the Cats.
No. This defense is pretty good for Summertown.
Skelton checking in. 8:48, clock moves. 4th quarter. 3rd and 5. Butler in the gun. Beavis to his right. There's the snap. There's the give to Drew. No, Butler on a keep. He's got the first down as he lunges out to about the 15. Nice read there by Case Butler as they had Beavis covered up. Butler pulled it at the last minute and picked up the first.
Yeah, I think they were thinking Beavis was going to get the ball regardless, no matter what. And they all keyed on him. Good job of Butler pulling it. And, boy, we haven't heard the famous first down call over the intercom in a minute. So that was good to hear right there, too. Maybe they can get this team, get this crowd going.
Staying with Butler, Beavis the back. There's the snap. Butler on a keep up the middle. He's going to be stacked up after a gain of about 5, it appears.
Butler's doing a good job reading the defense tonight.
Well, Wayne County still got time to methodically move it down as we're at 7:55, 2 timeouts left. Now we got a Summertown player down. That'll stop the clock momentarily. As down for Summertown is number 57, Tyler Barnick.
I believe that is a cramp the way he's acting.
And I'll tell you, once you start that cramping, Barry, it really never goes away. And that makes it tough the rest of the night, wouldn't you say?
Yep, that's what it is. They're stretching him right now.
Well, that's better than the other one we saw earlier, I think. Not fun for the moment, though.
No.
That's for sure.
Not at all.
Clock stop was 7:53 to play here in the fourth. Wayne County took over on its own 2-yard line with 9:44 to go, trailing 7-0. Well, I tell you what, this can define your season, Barry. If you could go down and score right here. I mean, if you've ever had your back against the wall with a team that kind of uses the clock for its drives, not a quick score team, you might say. And then you're sitting there trailing 7-0 the entire half. And then you finally get it back with 9:44 to go, and you're on the 2.
Yeah.
But you don't think about that. You just go out there and do your job, and that's what the Cats have done to this point. And it's 2nd and 5.
And that's all you can do is, just keep your nose down, keep working, keep grinding here.
Okay, we got Beavis in. As Butler's getting a rest, I guess. Saylor down the line in motion. Here comes the jet, and we got a flag. Skelton makes a good cut, picks up some. We got a flag here just as the play got underway. Skelton had picked up a couple. And Saylor looking around trying to find out what it is.
False start.
It's got to be an illegal formation because otherwise they should have stopped the play. As Wayne County's been guilty of a couple of illegal formations. And that moves it back. It'll be about 2nd and 10 now. Oh, they moved it back. It's going to be 2nd and 11. And Butler going to check in for Castleman. 7:40, clock moves. Now it's 2nd and 11. Butler on a keep up the middle, breaks a tackle, and then dropped as he crossed the 15 to about the 17. 3rd and long, Barry.
Yeah, you got to look at throwing right here. Just going to have to. Maybe, the RPO that was working so good last week worked good tonight a couple times the first half.
Well, they had that underthrow to Robertson for a big play early. Had some difficulty throwing as Summertown's been able to cover and make Beavis hold the ball back there quite a bit.
Well,
I don't think we've seen Butler throw one.
No, when you got that 3 down lineman, you got an extra guy in the secondary.
Beavis on a roll right, now trying to right himself, comes back left, getting tracked down from behind. Here's a flag behind him as Beavis going to run forward and get close to the first down and probably have it. But there's a flag back in the Wildcat backfield. This has been a flag fest, and it's against the Cats. Well, obviously they're going to take it. They were looking over there like they might decline it. It's a first down for Wayne County, so there's no. Oh, was that a blindside block? He got a personal foul, so that'll be half the distance here.
Oh, man.
And that's going to go from the line of scrimmage, it appears. See if they can divide by 2, yeah.
Yeah, mental mistakes.
So they get it down to the 9 or 8, from the 16 to the 8.
Mental mistakes have killed us tonight.
And now it's 3rd and really long. And the clock moves at 6:40. Here comes Mason Moore in for Castleman. Beavis in the gun, Moore to his left. Skelton looks like he's got one-on-one coverage. Beavis on a straight back drop, in trouble, now rolling right. Going to throw. He's going to be low and bounces its way to Robertson. And now it's going to be 4th and long. Wayne County with just a couple of timeouts, but in certain punt situation here as Wayne County again stops its drive with penalties.
Yeah, definitely punting right here. Can't try to go for it. And, man, that's been the story all night. Just penalty after penalty after penalty, especially after some big plays we made to get big first downs. Now, you know, Summertown is going to try to eat that clock all they want or all they can. Good thing is we still have 3 timeouts if it gets down there close, or 2. If it gets down there close, we can kill the clock or stop it a couple times.
Punt with a high punt. Nobody back for Summertown. It lands and takes a Wildcat hop as it lands shy of the 40 and rolls its way out to midfield. So Wayne County's drive stalls out at the 8. And Hunt gets about a 42-yard punt off. So a couple of good punts there for Hunt.
Yeah, real good job at punting the ball tonight by him.
I don't know if the clock worked that time. Still got 6:11.
We won't tell anybody if it didn't start.
Might not have to. Somebody might be watching it, wouldn't you say?
And maybe not. Maybe they'll let that slide.
Now we got some discrepancy here. Ball's at the 50. Summertown with it 1st and 10, up 7-0. Summertown trying to move to 2-0 on the year with 2 shutouts.
2 shutouts is right. I mean, their defense looks really good.
Now they've got it 6:09.
What we got here, a penalty?
No, they're trying to get the clock right.
Somebody was watching, Dave. Somebody was.
Always are, Barry. Always are. 6:09, Summertown to the line of scrimmage. Stoll under center. And they're going to run the toss to Pugh. Pugh, you looking for room off the left end. Wayne County doing a good job to string it out. Pugh stays on his feet, leaps a defender.
Did he get out of bounds?
Let's hope so. Yep, looks like they're going to say stop the clock as Pugh went out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. So that's a bonus.
Yeah, that's a bonus. You didn't want to give up the 4 yards, but you're glad he ran out of bounds there to stop the clock.
Well, would you rather him go 2 and keep the clock running or get 4 and go out of bounds?
4 and go out of bounds because they're fixing to turn it over right here.
Oh, I like it, Barry. 4-yard gain for Pugh on the toss, and it's 2nd and 6.
They're fixing to get a fumble recovery. I can just feel it.
Had that great chance last time and couldn't come up with it. Then Summertown punted the Cats down to the 2. Stoll under center. And there's the give, and stacking up the middle, but pushing forward is McCrory. As Wayne County got the initial hit, McCrory pushed forward. That was huge to pick up 3 and to make it 3rd and 3. The ball's at the Wildcat 43 now.
Boy, you know, he's getting stronger as the game goes on. It seems like he's becoming a handful to bring down.
Well, you got to dig in right here, Barry. This is where you make a winning play.
Yep.
3rd and 3 for the Cats defense. Summertown taking all day back here. I don't know if they're going to even snap this. They may wind up walking it down and taking a timeout since this one's moving so slowly. We're down to 10 seconds. Summertown, the line of scrimmage. Are they going to have to get it off or are they going to call the timeout? Stack formation. They snap it. There's the give off the left side. Wayne County gets it stacked up and forces the 4th down.
Wow.
I don't even know if they got a gain there.
I don't think they did at all. Wow, what a play.
I'll tell you what, when you get it down underneath that clock, you got to get up there and snap it maybe before you're ready.
I can't believe Summertown didn't call a timeout.
Yeah, I think if they had to do over again, they might. 4:53 clock moves here in the 4th and 3.
You got to punt this if you're Summertown. I hope they go for it, but, well.
They may see if they can get the Cats to jump. There's not a lot of penalty for 5 yards here, Barry, if you take the delay. 4:35. Wayne County with 2 timeouts, clock moving.
Yeah,
they're showing they're going to go for it on 4th and 3. Wayne County better not jump. Man, now we got whistles. And Summertown calls a timeout.
Huh.
Now, typically, Barry, you don't call a timeout to punt, but in a situation like that, you might because you're going to see if you can drive Wayne County offsides, and you might just try it again and then just take the penalty.
Right. Or they might have called a play
and decide they didn't want to.
And the coach was sitting there going, what are we doing?
Well, it's 4th and 3 right now from the 43 of Wayne County. This Cat defense came out as that ball was at the 50, 6-11. Wayne County still with 2 timeouts. That's big.
Yeah, you got to be sitting there thinking, don't jump, but at the same time, man, you got to bring it this play if Summertown does go for it.
A 7-0 lead.
Do you possibly, if they are punting, do you go after the punt?
Well, it depends on what you've worked on and what you got confidence on in practice, and you're in the second game, so. Okay, Sailor's expecting a punt, and Hoffman's in to punt, I assume. Still, don't jump. You're still within that 5-yard range. Wayne County a yard off the line of scrimmage. There's the snap. Hoffman to punt. Wayne County did put the pressure, couldn't get there. Skelton going to get away and let it hit. This time it checks up, and it's going to roll dead just outside the 10. So Wayne County forces the punt and gets the football back with 4:11.
Got 4 minutes now. This is the drive right here. It's got to happen right here. Cats got to put something together.
Yeah. I'd say you're 100% right, Barry. 4:11 to go. Wayne County taking over on the 12th. 88 yards. Can you dig down when you have to, Barry? That's what's facing the Cats here. Can they put together a drive with no penalties and no mistakes? Beavis in the gun. Low snap, able to grab it. Hand off, Castleman in trouble, and he's dropped for no gain.
22, Jason Castleman carrying the ball.
Wayne County hadn't gone with that in a while, but it didn't work. Summertown was ready. Weren't caught off guard.
No, they weren't, but I still like, I still like going with the RPO here. It just gives you so many options, and it looks real good when we run it.
3:46, clock continues to move. Beavis in the shotgun. There's the give to Castleman. He's in trouble in the backfield, and he's going to go down for a loss. And now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, you're definitely throwing it. There was nothing going there.
And Wayne County going to call timeout. Oh, they said Summertown. Okay,
break.
now this one guy over here said Summertown. Now they've switched it around and said Wayne County.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically the ball game right here, these next 2 plays.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure, you're on the same page here for these.
I agree 100%, Barry. It's 3rd and long, and you have 3:28 to play here. Region starts next week, Barry. Wayne County with another home game. Richland coming to town. Wayne County owes Richland a little revenge.
Yes.
After last year, if you recall. Wayne County played a pretty good game, but allowed Richland to score that touchdown on that long pass play right before the half and paid the price with a loss.
Yeah, and it seemed like, things like that are just happening to us here lately. One play or 2 plays decides the game. So maybe if we can ever get over that hump, maybe we can get that monkey off our back.
3rd and long. 3rd and long, Barry. Can the Cats get it done here? As it's 3rd and 13. Beavis in the gun. Summertown. They're sending 2 over to cover 3. Beavis looking long. Now just going to wing it out there through Robertson's hands and out of bounds.
Whew.
As they tried to run people deep, throw behind to Robertson and let him run with it. And now it's 4th and 13.
Yeah.
And Coach Willis got to punt it, Barry. I mean, you have to. 3:22, you got 2 timeouts.
No, you got 1.
Yeah, that's right. They called that one. Just 1 timeout. So you got the 40-second play clock. You can save 40 with 1 timeout.
Basically, a 1st down and it's over.
Yep. Low snap, Hunt. No rush, thankfully. Able to get the punt off, and this one's going to go out of bounds here inside the 40. At the 39.
Who me? So now you're looking at, you can't give up a 1st down. You pretty much going to have to, you need a turnover here, a fumbled snap, something here to go your way or it's over.
Ball at the 39. 1st and 10 for Summertown. Well, Wayne County's come close to a couple of turnovers, Barry. Definitely need one here. Here are the Cats. Stoll under center. They run the give. Oh, free in the secondary goes quiet, and then hanging on and making the tackle was Littleton as they slipped him out the left side there. And that's a gain of 8 on 1st down. It brings up 2nd and 2.
Cats hanging on to that timeout with that big play right there on 1st down. You definitely don't want to call it on this play. See if you can get a stop here and then maybe call it.
2nd and 2.
Summertown just going to let it eat away.
Sure. Stoll under center. White, the running back, behind. And there's the give to White. He's through, got the 1st down and more, diving through Wildcat defenders. Wayne County pulling at the ball. Couldn't come away with one. That's all the way down to the 20.
Ooh. I'm trying to sit there and figure it out.
Maybe inside the 20, yeah, at the 19.
Mathematically, clock started, 2:23.
Well, they're going to be able to take a lot off because they can run nearly 40 here.
Right.
And then they'll have 2 more after it.
That's it, right?
Well, Wayne County's got the one time to stop it. We'll see where they snap this ball, Barry. It'll be easier to tell after you know what they've used. They're trying to make the quarterback Stoll wait on the back judge signal. .149 clock moves, 4th quarter. Stoll just standing there. Still just standing there as we try and tick down to 10 seconds. Now we're at 10 with 1:38. Stoll takes the snap, and there's the give. Wayne County making the stop. Now they might get a timeout. Willis going to hold on to it. Or now Wayne County calls it here.
That's, well, if you can run
1:29.
If you can run 9 seconds off, that's it.
Yep.
I'm going to say that's it.
2nd and 9. Wayne County now out of timeout. Summertown with it 2nd and 9 from the Wildcat 18. Boy, Summertown looking at pitching shutouts in back-to-back weeks to start the season. What a performance by the Eagle defense. As they've had Wayne County bottled up most of the night. The Cats with that one drive, boy, you just feel like it's a game of what could have been.
Yeah, what could have been is right. Momentum plays such a key role in these games right here, especially in these close games. And, man, when you shoot that momentum down with, penalties and just mental mistakes, it just puts you in a big old bind. And it can wear on you mentally, which, starts to wear on you physically. And that's what happened tonight to our guys. We didn't play good mentally.
2nd and 9 from the 18. Summertown still in the huddle. Wayne County out there ready for action. And 1:29 to play here in the 4th. Now what's going on? Stoll getting some last-minute instructions there from the sideline. We'll have Coach Willis followed by Drew Beavis with us, getting the thoughts here. Stoll under center. Can the Cats force a turnover? They got some movement up front, and that's going to be a free 5. Is Wayne County still giving that yard, but able to pull the Cats off sides there for a free 5. It shouldn't start the clock, though.
And at this point, what have you got to lose? You might be able to time the snap, or you're trying to do everything you can to kind of, throw them off, and you got to get a turnover here. So,
boy, just a lot of pre-snap penalties, Barry. 2nd and 4 now. And like you say, a 1st down, and it really is over. Stoll on a keeper around the left end. He's in trouble in the backfield, and he's going to able to get his way back to the line of scrimmage. Wayne County trying to stack it up, pull that ball loose.
Well, it's going to be close.
I think that was just trying to take time, wasn't it, Barry?
Yeah, it's going. There's like maybe a 3-second differential.
Well, if they snap this ball anywhere around 40 seconds, which I think they will, Barry, I think they probably won't have to snap it again, even though it'd be 4th down. We can watch this back, Judge. It's 50 seconds. Yeah, now he's just at 10, so they're going to be able to run this out.
That'll be it, yep.
Stoll under center. Oh, they're going to run a play. We got whistles before it got started here. We got to delay a game against Summertown with 36 seconds. And now that should have been 40 seconds. Not that it really matters, but he was at the 10-second marker, so it looked. I couldn't exactly see if his hand had started at 40, so maybe it didn't.
Summertown's coach about lost it over there, them running a play. He was screaming at that guy to take a knee.
Summertown with a 7-0 lead here. And going to try and take a knee, I think.
Well, you would think.
Well, are they ever going to? Now they're trying to come over here and discuss whether they got the timing right. They're going to try and put some time back up here. 44, Barry. Going to put 44 seconds up there.
You take a snap here, tell your quarterback to run backwards a little bit, and then slide down.
Got it to 40. I thought he was signaling 44, but maybe, there we go. We got 44. I was expecting it to be 40, quite honestly, but they said 44. And it's 3rd and 7 as Stoll lost a couple on that 2nd down play. Or the delay came, rather. Brought him back 5. So 3rd and 7. Stoll under center. They are going to run one. And McCory jumps there to the left side, leaps, and Wayne County makes the stop. But I think it took the time, and I believe they're going to be able to get away without another snap. We'll see.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
27 seconds. And Summertown celebrating like it's over. (7-0), the Eagles lead. The officials are talking it over.
That should be it.
And they're going to let it tick down, Barry, I believe. And that's our final score. Our final score tonight, Summertown 7, Wayne County 0. We'll be back with a postgame show, a talk with Coach Willis and a talk with Drew Beavis, including a look at next week's Wildcats game right after this timeout. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio. Right here at Gates Buchanan Stadium in the side of a Summertown win over Wayne County 7-0. Summertown got that touchdown in the second quarter. Barry made it stand up, but you got a player of the game for us.
Yeah, Will Robertson tonight, big pick right there, a couple big plays on offense. Just, a good job by him tonight.
Not enough for the Cats as the Cats shut out tonight. That's Summertown's second shutout in consecutive weeks here to start the year, shutting out Lawrence County last week 14-0, Wayne County this week 7-0. Wayne County defense put up a heck of an effort, just not enough. Wayne County led in rushing. Drew Beavis with 39 yards, Cason Castleman with 22 yards, Case Butler with 35 yards, Sailor Skelton with a rush, I think, that got called back. Through the air, Wayne County completed 4 of 7 passes for what appears to be close to 40 yards. Coach Willis now joining us in the booth. We'll get his thoughts here. Coach, defense played strong, but, man, Summertown's defense, evidently all it's cracked up to be is they were able to keep us out of the end zone.
They were. They got to give Summertown credit. They were coached up and ready to go tonight, came in with a lot of energy, coming off a big win last week and, kept that momentum rolling this week. They got a couple of dudes inside that we had a tough time blocking tonight.
And, of course, the 11 penalties. I know that's probably what's bothering you the most.
It is. That's disappointing. The penalties there, definitely put us behind the chains, and we're a team that, struggles at times and, being behind the chains and get back in plus territory. That definitely hindered us in the second half.
And, of course, you had that one drive, Coach. You started on the 8. You drove it down all the way, or started on the 18 and drove it all the way to the 8. So you went 74 yards, took 14 plays. Boy, and that's a killer not being able to get that one in.
It was. Right there in the first half, there on the drive going in down here towards the creek and not being able to stick that one in, that's one that's going to haunt us in this game for sure.
And, of course, then Summertown comeback, you talked about with Emma at the half. It was just really the one play.
Yeah,
and that was the difference in the game.
It was. We knew what we were going to get. They were going to try to control the tempo of the game, try to run the football right at us. We come out and, give up a big pass play right there, and that ended up being the difference.
And that's the only completion I think they had on the entire night. So your defense played good all game long. You started off with 2 AA opponents, Coach Willis, and those are 2 pretty good teams when you look at it. I mean, Summertown beating Lawrence County for the first time in school history. We know what Mount Pleasant's got. I do feel like you're set up good for the rest of the year.
We hope so. We feel like, we're fixing to get into region play. Got Richland coming in next week. Richland's going to be another good team. They're going to be well coached. They're going to get after us. We got to correct the ship and get some things done this week and, getting a win column next week, definitely in region play.
A couple of things I wanted to mention, man. You had the drive there, 8:37 to start in the third quarter. You had the guts to go for it. I was applauding you up here for having the guts to go for it. You got it. And, man, then we couldn't sustain it because of the penalties. And I know it comes back to that, but I'm sure you'd like to point to that one drive if you could change something.
Yeah, it is. We felt like, coming out, we needed to get the ball rolling. Need to be able to definitely advance the football. And then, right off the bat, we get some penalties, and it backs us up. And that's a killer for us.
And then, of course, they got it back, and I think we had some penalties that moved their drive along. And then there was some discussion there, it seemed. I wasn't sure what they called there, where the down counted or something on a late hit maybe. They called some kind of personal foul, and I couldn't determine. I meant to ask you, or I was going to ask you about that in the post. I don't know if I can get the exact situation, but it backed us up back to about the 40-yard line, and it became a third down when I was expecting maybe to be a second down.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at that one. I was unsure of the call myself on that one. Couldn't really ever get an explanation from them on it.
Okay. Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck next week. I know it was a tough one tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Summertown stat line tonight, Stahl with a pass to Pugh for 56 yards, that being the lone score of the night. Smith winds up leading the way with 33 yards. McQuarrie with 27 yards. Pugh with 25 yards on the ground. Stoll with 15 yards on the ground. Love with 16. And Powell with 13 to round out the yardage there for Wayne County. The big deal is Summertown with just 3 penalties for 20 yards, whereas Wayne County with 11 penalties for 7 yards, as Wayne County falls here tonight 7-0 to Summertown. Got Richland coming to town next week, and we're going to see if we can get Drew Beavis to join us. He may have forgotten as I see him trotting off the field there. We'll see if he may be reminded to make his way up here. Of course, Cardin Venable doing our stats this year. And we appreciate him for all his work tonight. Getting these stats as Wayne County just able to topple the 100-yard mark rushing and going over the top here a little bit as far as with the pass plays as well. And Drew may have forgotten us. It looks like if we can get him up here. Yeah, he now sees us, so he's going to try and make his way up here. Wayne County does start the region next week. So for those of you who might not know, I'll run through the schedule with you of region games upcoming. Wayne County going to host Richland, travel to Moore County, go to Eagleville after playing McEwen at home, then host Huntland, host Cornersville, and travel to Collinwood. That being the region schedule for Wayne County. So despite being 0-2, really in terms of the playoff situation, you're 0-0. So Wayne County going to try and get on track next week as Richland coming to town here for the Cats. So Drew joining us now. Drew, put that headset on if you don't care. Drew, tough night for the offense, but your defense, man, you guys played lights out.
Yes, sir. Big play let us go, but we did play with effort most of the night, but there was a couple plays we took off, and that's what's going to get you beat in the long run, and we got to fix that, clean it up.
The penalties, Drew, how disappointing?
Really disappointing. Got to clean them up. That's football. You can't get away doing illegal stuff. So.
One other play, I thought defensively you played so good. We had Summertown backed up there on the 20, and we let McCrory break some tackles there and get loose that moved the chains, and that really changed the momentum.
Yes, sir. That's a complete lack of effort on my part. Casey Castman, give him credit. He had him stood up for almost 5 seconds, and it didn't have a rally, and I was standing right there just watching. That's on us. That's on me.
Drew, we got to get it going. We got the region game coming. I talked about these first 2 games are kind of warm-up games. You want to win all games, but we can really rebound and get things going next week. What do you got to do with the guys?
Us seniors, we just got to be leaders, and we got to show up and just get everybody together. We're just really not playing as a team right now. We got to play as a team and just get our heads right and get going.
Drew, appreciate the time, man. Tough luck tonight. Once again, our final score, Summertown 7, Wayne County 0. I'd like to thank Cameron Lowe back in the studio, Carden Venable on the stats, Emma Brown on the sidelines, Coach Willis for joining us in the booth, John Harper along with Aaron Martin on the YouTube side of things. I'm David Hastings with Barry Miller. Join us again next week as the Wildcats host Richland on September 6th. The pregame show begins at 6:40 on Big Oldies Radio and WCHS Sports on YouTube.com.
And you're clear.
Thank you. Bye.